where we're going to. And yeah.
Stream?
That's perfectly fair. 2 weeks. It's a little while.
Also,
But,
the utter chaos.
Chaos. Look, I think it's perfectly understandable that all you wanted was for him to take a little bit more of a thorough bath. I think we can all understand that. But
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Whoopsie daisies.
My bad.
Is it really though?
Yeah, that was my bad. I went against one of my own rules during that whole thing. I'm sorry about that.
Mess with other people.
Yeah, don't mess with somebody else's character. And I don't know what happened. I normally don't do that. I apologize.
look, here's the thing.
You did say you were drinking, didn't you?
Yeah, and I got a lot of medications on me, so.
No worries.
I don't think you really messed with him. I mean, he actually rolled. He wanted to even roll afterward because I kept talking about his fish stink, and now he actually does smell like fish.
Oh boy.
Because he rolled a nat 1 to determine level of stink.
Somehow we
as
made it
a
work.
halfling, I have halfling luck. I get to re-roll it and keep the roll that I get afterwards. It's an actual thing, by the way. I'm naturally lucky, and I get to re-roll ones.
I did.
Yeah,
Did you re-roll that one? I don't remember if you did.
I didn't know.
Okay, so we're just
Wait.
gonna.
How many times can you do that?
It's just once. I have to keep the next roll.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd want to use it for that.
No,
No,
it's I just every time. It's just an always thing. Yeah, halflings are just lucky.
Yeah, halflings always get to re-roll once.
The first time.
No, I mean to say like in every roll, like there's no limit to rolling again if you wanted to.
No, so when you
Like
roll a
that's it,
1
like-
on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the move roll.
Only if you roll one.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
okay.
have to keep the... So I could roll a 1 into a 1, which is a, like, 1 in 400, but, you know.
Yeah, it's not, highly unlikely, but still possible.
My odds of 1s are very... Anyways.
He smells like soap. He smells like soap.
Fuck you, I know.
Oh, look at that.
Starting off the night, good boys. Let's go.
I don't know. I don't like where this is going anymore. We're not playing anymore.
He wasted his 20.
I'd say that, but he always rolls very well.
Here's the thing. Certain occasions, certain actions, this man will kill. But I still yet to find the actual formula to what would actually constitute him rolling poorly. Don't put him in a situation where he's got to throw some daggers.
Because apparently he will hit. He will find you, and he will kill you.
We're dealing with Colin Farrell Bullseye from Daredevil.
Without the absurd, like, comments.
You made me
that he
miss.
makes.
Nobody makes me miss.
Killed that old woman on that airplane. Anyway,
Yes. Let's get into it.
So, does anybody want to volunteer to recap, or should I do it?
You should do it.
Because no, you just said nobody else remembers. I know you said that, but I just wanted to check. Okay, so essentially we had last time more city funsies, essentially. Basically, to run through it, the group split up. James went to the docks, and the three of you went to see Tessie about the job. To cut through a bunch of shit that she told you, she told you about the job, told you to go get a crazy guy who stole some shit, might be causing some trouble, you know, and you accepted. James. Oh, and she also gave you some very interesting handcuffs, which you gave to Menadora, which we'll see how that plays out.
Oh,
Yeah.
And,
yeah, Medora's proficient in driving the cart.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I imagine he recalled that the second he took a look at his sheet and saw that.
No, I didn't
bit
even
you
have
right
to look
there.
at the sheet. That was like one of the first things I mentioned as soon as I joined the voice call.
But to be fair, it was the only thing that you actually got to do.
Sorry.
No.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yes, it's fine. Like heavy RP for past 2 sessions. It's cool. We need those moments, character development and whatnot. But as for James, he caught a big fish. Read a large fish. I want to say, I forget what type of fish it was.
Alaskan
cod.
It was a cod, wasn't it? Fuck yes, it was. Okay. So he caught
120 pounds.
Caught a big old
All
cod.
coming back to me now.
That's right. He caught a big old cod, and then he took it over to some big guards in front of the shipyard, and offered a piece of fish to one of them, and he cautiously accepted it, and then he had a little wrestling match with it.
I mean, I had like 3 wrestling matches. There was the fishing it up, the killing it, and the old man. By the way, how much money did that old man have? I took all his shit.
Oh, what old man?
The old man that the fish landed on when I tossed it up onto the dock.
Oh, didn't you count it?
And then I clubbed the shit out of him and the fish. But, you know, he died accidentally, of course. It was just purely, he was old, you know, stuff.
Okay, see, I don't recall any of that.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Yeah, almost got
whatsoever.
yanked into the ocean.
I just remember you catching the fish, ringing
Yeah,
it
but
in a
that's
big
what
old
everyone else
scene.
remembers, too. That's what everyone else remembers,
It's almost like you're making this up just so you can get some free money.
No, actually, that did happen.
I vaguely remember that, actually.
Oh, come on.
And then
I'm
I gave
sorry.
the other old man the guy's fish that he caught, and was
I'm
like,
Why didn't
sorry.
I don't even have it written, like, why didn't I tell it? I didn't even tell you what you took. No.
I don't think it was focused upon.
Yeah, it was like, if that whole scene played out, and then you didn't even ask me what you got from him when you did it. You just
I think it was
did
just like
that
a
whole
couple
thing.
of coppers.
Fuck me.
I mean,
All
if you
All
insist.
right, fine. You've got 10 coppers on you.
Extra.
Okay, you got a tiny bit more pocket change.
Hey,
You've got
gotta-
10 pennies.
I can't afford these these luxurious meals at these ridiculously overpriced inns without this money.
Oh my god.
I'm never gonna let that go.
You tried to steal food twice and failed.
That's literally my character's thing.
I
don't pay for
know.
food. I don't pay for
So-
food. I just take it. I'm a hungry little dude,
With an attitude.
and I don't pay for food. That's how it goes.
Right.
Yar har
Okay.
fiddly dee. Stealing from your pantry is all right to me. Hand over those bagels and meats.
You didn't even eat any of the food you took. You
Yes,
just
I
used
did.
it for fishing bait.
No,
No.
he ate some
I ate
of it.
most of it. I just used some of the meat as bait.
Only some of it. You just took. Yeah, you took bits of meat from everybody, and then.
No, I took someone's bread. I took someone's cheese. I took someone's meat.
And then he used the meat as bait.
It was like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know, I took a bit of everything, so no one had a full meal,
Right.
and I had a full meal, and it was all good.
Anyway, we're in we're in the chariot on our way.
But yeah, a little wrestling match took place with the fish. He saw a homeless boy give him a 3 count after he was knocked flat by it. He saw him run into an alleyway, and then Big Wolf helps the fish off. He throws part of the fish that he cut in the lake, and then he threw the rest of the fish to Alabaster, who ate it. Or is probably still eating it. It was a rather sizable fish. I don't know how quick she eats, and then that whole bath scene took place, and then we all went on our way. We all met Pleat, the goblin, little Pleat.
Well, Pleat. He's a total creep. I mean, he's an upstanding citizen.
I just want to pet his head.
He just wants cinnamon rolls.
His goal in life, cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
But yeah, and he took you on your way, and then in that time, Menador learned. In the few minutes after leaving, Menador learned how to drive the cart.
Yes. Biggest accomplishment yet for me.
So
probably the only accomplishment so far.
We all have some information. We learned quite a bit about each other and about a special cart, so I can't wait to see what happens with that. But we're on our way on your little job, as we saw. So we open. It is we open. I want to say with the gates of the city. Opening up as you are driven slowly through the city, and then you pick up speed when you get out. Driven through on your way on one of the roads, one of the main roads outside of the city. You drive for about we'll say about an hour and a half. It's still early in the day. It's like, I don't even think it's in the afternoon yet. Probably not. It's like, we're getting to about 9 to 10 a.m. And, yeah, you are all driving, being driven. I imagine Amarok is still sticking his head out the window as he does.
Just Amarok.
And you eventually arrive at it's not so much, it's not like an actual stopping point. It's just like the middle of a road off to the side at one point, where you begin to see if anybody else is looking outside the window, you probably see this as you get closer, well, if you're paying attention. But Pleat sees it, and he starts to come to a stop, and I would imagine everybody would start looking. There is a Amarok, you probably smell it first, distinctly, as well as you, Alabaster. The distinct aroma of what would probably be a rotting chicken coop.
Oh boy.
A very unclean chicken coop full of chicken shit.
Chicken corpse. Oh, okay.
Chicken cloaca refuse.
Oh boy, my favorite.
And it kind of smells burnt, too,
Whoa.
which is interesting. But yeah, I'd say like a minute or two for you to get there. You pick that up, and then he stops like off the side of the road. He just like pulls the carriage off right over here, and yeah, he looks like after he puts it to a stop, you probably hear like a switch in the front, and he stops it and he turns around. He like leads back and he says, all right, this is where the last sightings were. People have been talking about it. I'm sure you could smell it at this point. It's not good. But yeah, and and he kind of points like in front of the. Well, actually, no. He says, "All right, everybody out." And yeah, if you imagine you all filter out, and yeah, you see what looks like a big trail going across the road, like making a line across the road and just kind of spread out. You see lines of what are definitely little, like the dirt path is like pretty flattened out for carriages and whatnot. It's used, but you definitely can like make out a lot. There's a lot of them of would look like definite like 3 to 4 point like footprints in the ground. Would definitely look to be in the shape of, if anybody here has ever seen a chicken feet, just kind of scattered around. And there's like feed and like near the actual entrance to the forest where the heavy concentration of this seems to be coming from. There's actually a little like path of this big fucking mess out to the road, leading into a part of the forest, like feed and corn and shit just scattered around all over the place, and yeah, you all see that, and Pleat's still in the carriage, but he's kind of just like leaning out of his little his little station here, and he points to all that, and he says. He says, he actually has the map in his hand, and he goes, according to what Tessie said, she told me to stop here, and then there would be a little trail, a little mess of stuff that more than likely you could follow to wherever this is coming from. These what were they called? Catrices. These little creatures are they come from there. Anytime anybody who's actually seen them. So I'd start there. And then,
Can we see him hold the map?
yeah, he'd like hold it up and like point, and essentially it's you guys are on like a straight road. I know. Hold on, just a second. On this map that I have for you here, yeah, you have essentially forest on both sides of you. It's the path that you took wasn't as close to the water. It was like more inland, and it's pretty much like forest on both sides. It's like just it's like a straight. There's like a few yards or a little bit down the road. You could probably see I can make out a few curves and then a turn, but for the most part, it's kind of just a line. And yeah, there's forest on each side, and you guys are parked on the right side of the road, and the forest is there's a and some of the trees in between them. There's a yeah, all that debris and all that shit just kind of becomes a bit more heavily concentrated. This mess just becomes a bit more heavily concentrated going through the forest there.
Well, I guess this is where I put my nose to work.
Path in the forest.
So,
I mean,
Can I persuade Pleat to hand us the map for a bit?
Sure. You just want to, you just want to convince him to look at the map.
To keep the map throughout our travels.
Sure. Give me that check. Okay. That's really good. Oh yeah. Tell me what you say to him to convince him.
Hey, Pleat, you've been so kind to us so far. Do you mind if we have the map for a bit? You know, we wouldn't want to get lost and then not know how to find our way back. It can get a little messy, you know, we might lose track of our steps. So, how about the map? It would be really nice if we had it, don't you think? I'll hand it back, I promise.
Yeah, he gives this about a good 2-second thought, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, makes sense. There you go." Yeah, hands it to you. Don't worry, you get lost.
Aw, thanks. You're such a sweetheart. I'll make sure to take good care of it.
I don't think he knows she has a dick.
He puts his hand on your shoulder, and he gives you like an intense glare, and he goes, "Please do."
Oh my god, Pleat is a character and I love him right now. Cool. Sweet. Then I got the map. That's so nice of him. Thank you, Pleat. Thank you. Give him a little kiss on the cheek.
All right. He kind of blushes a little bit. He goes, "Oh."
Vibrates as he the
Okay.
head twists up in the air and steam comes out of him.
Yeah.
So tracks.
Yeah.
I pull out my muzzle and leash and I start,
You do it, and I will bite your face off. And then he proceeds to get down on pretty much all fours and starts sniffing the ground.
All right.
I have a 15 for my tracking. I have advantage.
Nice.
I have advantage on those, so.
Yep.
What'd you find, boy?
All right. So one thing I am going to need from all of you, though, is who is
Leading.
leading and who is following in what order? Who's who? Where is?
I call
everybody?
first.
I'll be in the back.
I'll kind of be a bit in the back too. Just saying.
I'll be behind Amrock.
Okay, so it is.
Amarok, Manuela, Barth.
Yep.
Although I should probably be near the front for my perception, but.
I was gonna ask the whole group if does anyone know the lay of the land more than I do? They might benefit from the map more than I will. In case someone
Yep.
no.
I've got a hand reading maps.
Well, have at it then. Could benefit all of us. Hand the map over to a good boy, Bartholomew James Brooke.
Proceed to hold the map upside down.
I take it. I'm leading the way. I might as well use it.
Yeah, it's the old-fashioned staring at your phone. We're gonna have the person at the front staring down at a map while they walk forwards.
Right.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
So I got my great axe in one hand, map in the other, and I'm sniffing and following the trail.
Okay. Oh, see. All right. So your weapon is currently in your hand. You're saying?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I assume we're out in the middle of not a town, right?
I'd say so.
And
Burning chickens.
There's clear signs of some form of either ill fortune or ne'er-do-wellism.
Those are possibly words I could use to describe
Right.
what you could run into.
So I don't have
Good to
weapons
go.
drawn. I'm just casually strolling about, kicking rocks and stuff, looking for things.
Exactly. It's a nice day. It's early in the morning. Kick back, relax, take a walk.
Enjoy.
Yeah, fuck that.
We'll just ignore
Um,
the fact that I'm like laced in metallic objects that can kill things. But you know.
Your entire you actually have. Do you still have all your daggers? If you
Oh,
have
yeah.
all your daggers, you have more daggers on your person than you probably do clothes.
Yes.
What I
No,
mean
like-
by that, not number of clothes. I mean daggers are making up all of your clothes.
My tattered and threadbare captain's coat is very much being
Littered.
supported by the daggers.
Hefty amount of sharp objects,
Yeah.
which is fair. That's perfectly fair. All right. Yeah. So with your expert tracking skills and
Actually, I have my bow out. Yeah, it's strung.
all right.
Not with an arrow, but like I've strung my bow,
I guess I have my viol in my hands as we walk, cause you know.
playing ominous.
Jaunty tune. just playing like Moonlight Sonata. Oh, we're fucking.
You don't realize that's my spell focus.
Okay. So yeah, with your tracking, you manage to you get a decent ways into the forest. I'd say you guys walk for a good 15, 20 minutes. You get pretty deep in there, and
Giggity.
you know that's why we play this game right here. Yeah, you get a decent ways in, and you get to a point where you notice the trees start start thinning out in the early parts of it. There was like really thick trees, and it was daylight. Obviously, it was kind of darker, and then the trees start clearing out as you make your way through, and you do a pretty decent job of getting everybody through it. And then you eventually make your way to an open clearing, an open like field.
How big?
I'd say about the size of a
10
small,
squares by 10 squares.
Like a football field? Or like a
about-
meadow?
about half a football field. It's like a big,
So just a meadow.
yeah, like a little meadow.
Quaint little meadow, little bunny rabbits hopping or rays of golden light.
Right. It is around this point that the smell is definitely at its strongest, to a point where everyone, if they couldn't already smell it, they can now. And yeah, they definitely can now. It's real bad.
Oh,
But but yeah, you get to this point. But you also notice this is also the point where the trail was spread out, like the trail of feed and corn. Like you followed more the actual heaviest concentration of the scent and everything to this point, and this is definitely the heaviest. However, the only thing you see, at least, yeah, the only thing Amarok can make out, especially with this scent that's coating everything right now, you know that this is the heaviest concentration, but you can't pinpoint exactly where it is. It's just everywhere now.
Oh my god.
there's critical number 2.
I know halflings are supposed to be lucky, but are you sure you didn't rig the system?
Can you give me a goddamn minute? Can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
I can't even get a second.
I was gonna get some water.
Calm down. Alright. So,
I pull out a water skin as I survey the area.
yeah, so tell me what your expert tracking looks like, and I will tell you where it leads. What do you do?
Oh, this isn't tracking. I'm using
looking around?
my senses. I'm taking in the scene. I'm like Sherlock Holmes in this shit, you know?
Oh,
shit.
okay. Alright.
Although this isn't investigation in that sense, but I'm just, you know.
It is not.
I'm looking for like where these trails lead, you know, if there's any marks on the trees, if there's any mounds of suspicious size and stench. If there's any little hidey holes, any little nooks, anything that looks askew. You know, I just cast my senses out. I start hovering in the air in a zen state.
Yeah, so you just kind of walk around a little bit, or you just walk forward a little bit.
No, I cling behind Amarok. I ain't walking. He can go in there.
Come on. All right.
It's an
Yeah.
open field. Oh,
It is.
I'll follow
How
his
convenient.
direction.
And okay, Alabaster, you cast a spell.
No, no,
So you did not mean to do that.
I did not.
Okay. I just see people doing shit.
There was a mistake.
No, it's fine.
If there be anything hidden or anything nearby watching, or just any little pieces of information we might have missed, or the dog's nose might have slipped past.
Right. So you turn on your Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes,
My ESP.
yeah, ability, and suddenly you can see through everything, and you can make out. Joking aside,
I quickly turn around and look at the girls.
you can.
Oh. As I look at Menno.
Right.
Continue on. I smell 3 scents of testosterone.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. So yeah. The stench did an all right job of covering it up, but what you do see, just taking
The
a
stench.
general, like a look around of everything, and I'm more so referring to Amarok.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a normal Monday, the smell. Come on.
Look, Captain Fish Stink.
Hey, I rolled that 20. I didn't know fish stink. It's like an old leather and seawater and fish. Yeah, okay.
All 3 delicious smells combined.
It's like
Oh.
a mixture of years of miserable existence.
Just years. Just a mixture of years.
All right.
And the previous owner of this coat, I mean, I don't
Oh
know.
god.
I took it off his skeleton. Who knows what this thing's been through?
One thing I never did though was mention what season it was. It is.
Italian.
It's. Li-
Talk.
okay. It is like late summer, verging on fall. So trees are starting to get some color, and like leaves are starting to fall and make a little mess.
I'm looking extra floofy.
Yes. I'd say it's a solid. It's really, really nice out. It's like a solid 65, 66.
Remember, some people here do Celsius.
Okay.
So that would be absolutely an inferno for Celsius.
What was your Fahrenheit? I missed it. I was busy being.
It's 60. It's a good 66 degrees Fahrenheit.
Unfortunately, we don't care about Celsius people.
Hey,
I pull out
Mark.
my pirate temperature converter, All pirates worth their salt have a personal thermostat.
Okay.
It's a cool 18.8.
It is 18. It is 18
Fuck me.
degrees Celsius.
I wish my house was that warm right now. 18. I could streak in that weather. It's beautiful.
It's really nice. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just started saying it's really nice.
I heard you say hot. Like it was boiling hot.
No.
Like, what?
No, I'm saying I said if it was 60 Celsius,
okay.
it would be an inferno.
I'm sorry. Yeah. We'd all be dead.
Canadians.
Okay. To get all that out of the way now.
Yeah.
So there was like a hefty amount of like leaves scattering this big old area. You notice an even larger concentration of leaves and just some like it's near a set of trees with some scratches like on the bottom edges of them. But you notice a huge, like a much larger. There's
A mound.
like a much larger amount of leaves.
I assume they look not naturally dropped.
No, they look like they might have been raked there.
Might have been.
They might have been.
What, they were what there?
Nat 20. Might have been. Do I see the rake mark in the ground?
Oh.
Come on. But actually, so more importantly though, are these slightly smaller piles of leaves? Are these arranged in what might be a pattern?
There's like
There be many a curse, and as a pirate, I be, land's bad enough as it is.
right.
Any strange voodoo that might be going on here? Dead fucking chickens, and strange piles of leaves and stuff in a meadow in the middle of nowhere.
You don't notice any corpses or any bad juju or anything of the like that. The only thing you really see that you know for a fact is absolutely out of the ordinary is that there's a few piles of leaves. Like I said, the leaves are scattered everywhere, but there's one big pile near a set of trees with some like scratches on the bottom edges of the trees, and there's like a slightly smaller pile just to the left, a few feet to the left of that. There's a few piles of leaves just over there.
Right. So some dude lives out here, and he just went and raked up the leaves and made some piles.
It seems like yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened. For what reason?
Because you don't want the leaves to mulch in the meadow. You want to give it to the nutrients in the trees. Oh,
right.
God.
Look, hey.
I walk into the meadow.
Look,
it takes a while. I got small feet.
Okay. So you approach these, or do you tell anybody else about? Do you point any of this out to anybody else, or do you just?
Sorry. I guess the farmer might not be around, but it looks like he's been doing some gardening, and I point at the mound over yonder.
Mm.
And then I look for the obvious trail that leads towards the man's house, and also Red Riding Hood, because clearly she's visiting her grandmother.
Well, the wolf is right here, so I put the map away.
That's the problem. It's not the mouth I'm worried about.
I put the map away, and I slowly make my way towards it.
Towards the pile of leaves? Which one? The
Yes.
bigger one or the smaller one?
Real quick, are there any like scarecrow poles that are missing scarecrows?
No.
Okay, good. We're fine.
Is the bigger one?
All right. So you cautiously approach this.
Oh, I have advantage on dexterity saves if something jumps out at me. just putting it out there.
Just in case.
Okay.
I
of course.
begin to wander somewhere else, by the way.
Bye.
I use
Yeah.
my axe, just brush through the stuff as I'm making my way by.
Okay, so you do some You help the guy who raked a little bit with
Further
your
raking,
axe.
yeah.
You just do a little
Yeah.
bit more raking with your axe. It's not as good as
Yeah.
a rake, but I mean,
I'm making sure nothing's hiding in a pile.
yeah, just waving the leaves out of the way, just making sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you cautiously approach it, and you make your way to the pile. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. Nothing crazy. You eventually do get to the pile, but what do you do with it?
Well, there's nothing in it.
Do you push all the leaves out of the way?
Oh,
Yeah, I just swipe my axe through it, heft first, so if I
Alright.
hit something, it bonks it, but doesn't cut it.
Yeah, so you start to like you feel as you're brushing through these leaves, like the grass and in the dirt underneath it as you're moving it, and then you get to the actual pile of leaves, and then your axe suddenly stops and thunks on what is obviously some type of plank of wood of some kind, and it actually just comes to a straight stop. And I'm guessing you just like move all the leaves out of the way after that. Not to
Sure.
put words in your mouth, yeah.
It's
So, yeah.
compost bin.
You brush all the leaves out of the way, and you notice a very, very large,
Trap.
larger than human-sized trapdoor.
He called it! Ah!
Look at that.
Trapdoor in the middle of the field, he called it! I look over, does it look like it's locked or anything?
Yeah. You notice a
On the outside?
just a second. You notice a small mechanism that's like
I sniff at it a little bit, and then I turn to Menadora, like, you, purple one.
Hmm?
I think this might be your wheelhouse.
It was like a mechanism. It says?
Is it called a lock?
it's a locking mechanism.
I wonder who'd be good at dealing with locks. I continue to wander further away from the group.
Where's Smelly One going? I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna be on watch in case something tries to run at us from the edges of the meadow while
You're
they
at
take care of the
edge
door.
meadow.
Oh, with the
It was against a tree. We're at
the
one edge
other
of the
one.
meadow.
from the other side.
Okay, don't watch your back.
There's more than one side of meadow.
The meadow's big and open. If something's in it, you'll see it. You want to watch the
Exactly.
forest. The
That's what
forest
I'm
is what you
saying.
want to watch.
Oh my god, he doesn't understand what watch means. Ugh.
Alright,
Okay.
so I'm gonna investigate the thing, and that's a sad.
Yeah, I wander over nonchalantly.
Can I
Okay.
tell you how much I hate rolls because I can't rely on them.
It's fine.
So-
Look, it's
I take a cursory look at this mechanism.
Oh my god.
Yep, it's a lock.
okay. Okay, so you look. You know what? Hold on a minute. Hold on a goddamn minute. Yeah. If I were you too, I would never roll investigation. Of course, I would always roll perception with a +8. I mean, you don't even need to with those fucking. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
we don't both have the same amount. Only
No.
he has an 8.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, like all these perception rolls. Like, I would never roll an investigation ever.
Yeah.
No, you perceive it first, and then if you need to further investigate, well, I guess you do that. But
I have an idea. What if I just throw
uh,
No, I don't
James
like what
as
this is
high
doing.
as I can?
Uh,
I just throw James straight up as high as I can,
oh,
and he
like
can just
that.
look around real quick.
I could just this crazy idea, but I could like climb a tree, like I would climb a mast on a ship. They're like big trees, you know, and then I could like look around like a crow's nest.
Can you climb?
Yeah. I'm
Are we checking that lock first?
So yeah, I was gonna say
that's what I'm waiting for my perception to go.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just taking a sip.
No, not allowed.
But okay, yeah. So you walk up and you got your fucking, imagine just real casual. You just got your hand in your pockets and you just like look at him.
Give it a little. No, I got my bow out.
Okay, you're just real casual with your bow out. You're prepped.
Yeah, I just kind of nudge it with my boot. You know,
Yeah. You give it a look and you kind of just
seen this before.
tap it a little bit, and you and yeah, you know that you've definitely seen this before. You know that all it would take, this particular mechanism, it's not very in depth. I mean, it's more than a lock on a door, but it's like
Can I pick it?
well, what you need to do, which you know to do, is it's pressure. It's like a pressure sensitive on the door itself.
So, I'm not sure, but to create a distinction here, because I don't want to make perception more powerful than it might be. It's definitely very powerful. But so, perception is, I mean, like, I could perceive that it is pressure sensitive, but like, I like looking at it and then like knowing my character having the knowledge of it would be something that's like, oh, I know that's a pressure sensitive mechanism. But just looking at it, I could be like, well, that's a mechanism. I can kind of see how some of the things work or move, or like, oh, there's like a little slide there, or I didn't notice there's a little like small indent or something, right? But investigating it would be actually like touching it and like figuring it like actually out and how it works. So
Right.
if I don't actually know about the mechanism, I can perceive it, I can see it, I can see maybe some of the more intricate details of it, and might be able to deduce what it can do from there. But it's not actually investigating it.
No, I know. Well, I mean, I'm throwing you a bone with these
Okay.
perception rolls that
Fair
you
enough.
you
Fair
really
enough. But
insist on rolling for these. But
Well, I have to. That's all I got.
you can.
It's all you need, apparently.
He has no faith in any other roll that's not his +8s.
That's not true.
Every time I ask for any other roll.
My +1s aren't so good.
Okay. All right. If you, I'll play it fair. I will retract this bone.
Yeah, no, do it up. Let Minotaur do what he does best.
So you take like a casual glance at it and you kind of tap it and you say like you say to him, you give him like you tell Menadora basically like this.
I mean, would you like to though?
Well,
If
so,
you want to.
yeah. So looks like there might be something slides in there, and there's some pins over here, and maybe if you push it or so, I don't know.
Wow. All locks. Great. That narrows it down.
There's no keyhole. There's no, it's not a conventional lock, so I'm kind of out of my element.
Okay.
Here, just to
If nobody else wants,
just to make people feel better,
come on,
I'll
man.
roll the
oh,
investigation.
hey, there you go. That's
Magic
all
mercy.
we needed.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Jeez, dude.
If you hadn't gone, I would have probably just had Menadora
No,
either roll
but
again or
I
tell
should
somebody
though.
to.
I should though.
Okay. So yeah, you take a cursory glance, you tell him what you just said, and then you get even
Proceed
closer
to
at
attempt
it.
to push it as I had mentioned.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Oh no, it was just like a fucking lightning strike right at my window.
Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Sorry, I can't contain my power sometimes. I'm just raring to go.
Oh, we all know. It's all been held.
Mine's apparently just constantly out on the table over there.
Katira.
Although my rolls are going down. 20, 20, 16, 16. So.
Oh, not technically. It went up this time.
No, they've been
Oh wait,
The
no,
base-
it is
the base
16
rolls.
as well. Yeah.
20, 20, 16,
Listen,
16.
okay, but what was discovered? Please. Thank you.
Okay. So let you guys talk it out, But so yeah, you get down, you really take a good look at this thing, and then you you figure out you like after your little in-depth look, you figure out that this is definitely a pressure-sensitive lock, and you kind of you find the where you would need to like actually open it.
Can I tell if this can lock from both sides or just this one side? Because that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's both sides.
For sure? Like, am I confident that, like, oh yeah, no, like, this is totally not just locked from this side and someone's waiting for us in the bushes nearby.
Okay, let me explain to you what happens. Let me explain to you
okay.
what happens, what you see, and then I will.
Yeah.
Okay, so you find the place where you would find the exact pressure point to open it. You kind of like do a Fonzie and you just like knock it twice. Yeah. At that spot, and then all of a sudden the lock just like pops. Yeah, everybody hears a clicking sound. And then and yeah, as far as you know, it's that unlocked it.
Open door.
I-
Or do you want me to open door?
I wander over to the smaller pile. That was very close by.
Okay. On the smaller pile, what do you do? Do you push all the leaves out of the way?
I just
or-
kind of kick it around a little with my tiny feet.
Okay, you see a very, very small, like really small grave, like that would be used for pet animals. And you see carved in very poor handwriting on it the name
Bockles.
that's not bad. But you see the name Waddlesworth.
A refined gentleman. I doff my cap.
Wait, does everyone see that or just?
If everybody's paying attention to what he's doing, like yeah, you would.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in the.
Is there
within
like
the
a
trapdoor.
candle next to the grave? That's like half burnt down.
There's a candle and there's like there's a few dandelions.
I see. I light the candle.
Set all the leaves on fire. Grave goes ablaze.
Saves raking them.
Okay. I guess, does everybody want me open door?
You get silence, Amarok, as you present this question to everyone.
Yes. We won't go anywhere if we don't just go somewhere.
Okay, we got 2 votes for yes. I look at James and I look at Alabasta. What do you two say?
I follow my prime seat.
Okay, that's a yes. You, pirate.
I'm preoccupied. I'm speaking some words for Waddlesworth.
Okay, well,
The most
I guess I open it.
respectful we've ever seen. This is a serious character moment, people.
Yeah, this is
Like
weird.
joking aside.
Well, I
very-
look at him.
Wait.
Nope.
He said he lit up a candle, right?
Yeah, there's a small candle just right next to the grave.
I snuff it out.
Don't
All
do
right.
that. No.
All right. So as you're
I want to grab his
doing this
attention.
The-
prayer, the candle snuffs out to James.
The ancient, powerful, demonic entities that had resided within Waddlesworth are angered by this.
My favorite.
The clouds part, lightning forms. No, I
Everybody hears a faint echo of. "Oh."
Or
Brown begins to
indigestion.
all right. Yeah, that's fair enough. I just kind of put my cap back on and walk away.
Sorry to cut your moment short, but we do have to get going somewhere, and I'd rather not spend too much time here.
Good.
I
Well, I
check
guess
my non-existent watch, and then look at the gate. Look at the door that's still closed.
I open the door.
Here we go.
All right. For you, it's not really that big of a deal to lift this. It would be pretty heavy for everybody else here, but for
Let me add it. I roll my cuffs up. Let me add
It opens
I'll
up.
show you how to.
Okay, is it on hinges?
yes,
Oh no.
kind of just like you kind of lean down in like a lifter's stance, and then just kind of
Rip it off the hinges.
you actually. Yeah.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured it was going with that.
Ain't nobody locking this thing behind us, and I chuck it. Okay, let's go, and I hop in.
All right. I know I said it wasn't hard for you to lift, but to rip it off its hinges, I'm going to need a strength check, and it's not going to be high for you, so don't worry.
Athletics.
Yeah, I guess it's athletics now. Okay,
Whoa.
11 is enough.
I clicked it. I clicked it once.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So we'll say you get in your lifter's pose and you do everything you just said. So door is now this big thick wooden trap door has now been tossed across the little meadow.
Oh gosh, where did you aim it?
Oh no.
Away from everybody, and then I hop in. Okay, let's go.
All right. So
Is it-
yeah,
Does it go straight down, or is it like a walk in with a slope? Or
it's like there's like a small set of
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is it dark in here?
it is.
not for her?
Does anybody know how to cast light?
Yeah.
That's what I was
Cast
gonna
it.
ask, if I can use
Cast it on my axe.
prestidigitation.
Is it gonna make you
do
use?
something similar.
Wait, is it a cantrip?
Yeah,
Oh, so you don't
That's
use
why-
anything for it? Okay.
exactly. That's why I've been taking advantage of it.
It's an amazing spell.
I know.
Low
like
key, it's pretty good.
It's limited wish.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Extra limited wish.
Do you want to be the one to cast it, Menu?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I meant to ask because I do have your sheets in front of me. I don't think anybody here has dark vision.
The cat does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
the cat does.
Cat, I
Okay,
was
so
gonna-
you.
And the
Yeah, so
dog?
I thought either one of you or none of you did. The dog does not.
Cool.
But-
I is cat.
Yes, you are. Yep. So the only one who can actually see going down there. By the way, I'm gonna need the order again. Or is everybody maintaining the same order that they walk through this forest in, or are we changing that depending on who's got some light? You all do have doesn't everybody here have torches in their bags or whatever?
That's a good question, actually.
I do not.
No, but if somebody can cast light on my axe,
You know what? No. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. That's
Because
not gonna
otherwise,
work.
Alabaster's gonna have to lead you through.
No, I
Um,
could just cast
You
dancing
hear some
lights.
grumbling while everybody's fucking around, and I pull out a torch and I light it.
Thanks.
No, because I literally have a cantrip for it.
Actually,
I
no,
was-
screw the torch.
I
I
was
bring
gonna
out my
suggest, why not bring the
lantern
candle?
or the candle. Yeah, it's not a very big hallway, right?
The opening in it is well is a little bit past human size. It's actually big enough to hold
Arthur-
Amarok going down.
Are there lanterns? Like,
Giggity.
is there not like a rack of torches and like lanterns all along or something?
Well, we need to see it first.
There's light coming
know
in
that
from
it
outside. Come on.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Coming in from outside, it's fine, but yeah, the deeper you get, it does eventually get darker.
Yeah, I just bring out my lantern.
Can I just pop a spell?
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Oh, there
cast
we
it
go.
as a ritual. Yeah. Or no, can you?
Wait,
This one was a
It
ritual
is-
when I checked.
you need a few things though.
No,
Uh,
that's a ritual.
No, I mean like, you need to concentrate up to 1 minute, which is fine, but you need a bit of phosphorus or witchwood or glowworm.
Oh no, no,
That-
no. Like, yeah, if you
There's no
if you
GP value. Yeah.
What's
yeah,
up?
you're fine.
If
Like,
there's no
would-
gold value attributed to the components, it's just waived if you have your focus or whatever.
Yeah. My
Okay.
focus is my instrument.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind then. Carry on.
Yeah. So so what does that look like, Alabaster, when you cast this spell?
I play some nice sweet melody as I concentrate, and I just like pop those 4 torch-sized lights, and I just put them between within 20 feet of each of them, making a pathway for us in front for Amarok to keep going, because I don't want to be in front. Go, Amarok. Your thing.
Thank you very much. And I will follow the light.
Okay. So so these are just like little lights or little torches or whatever that you've got in front of him.
Yep.
Yeah, with floating orbs, or they could appear as a
Yeah.
torch or lamp.
Okay.
Basically, they look like however she wants them to look.
Mm.
But effectively, they're just like 4 torches.
They're
Yeah.
light sources.
So it's a dim light within 10-foot radius.
Yeah, which is not the best. But there's 2 of them at front, so it's like it's good light within 10 feet.
Well,
in the,
yeah.
you know,
Well, I
epicenter.
got like 4 of these lights, and I can put them closer if you want.
Yeah,
I mean,
ring the party in them, so we're lit up really well.
Okay. So
Hmm.
Just keep them like far ahead of us, and like kind of far ahead of us.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. 20 feet from each of them, following. Each time we get to the last one, I move the ones in the back to the front. That's how I'm gonna do it.
okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All
And
right.
we move on.
So
Break acting.
so again, order, party order. Who's
Amarok, number 1.
okay?
I go second.
I'm third.
Yar, I be in the bunghole.
All right.
All the smell behind us.
Yeah. So so speaking of, I didn't really make mention of it. Yeah, this is absolutely where that awful aroma is coming. Is where the heaviest concentration of it is. It's not to a debilitating degree. It's more so to like if you left, I want to say, I mean, anybody here who's ever smelled a rotting chicken coop or a dead fish that's been left in a freezer for about a week or 2, a dead freezer.
I can relate to both of those.
A dead freezer.
Don't talk about
I
my
don't-
mother.
I don't know why I said something that specific, but
I can relate to all 3 of those.
but yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's not to a debilitating degree at this point. It's just like really, really bad. But yeah, so you all make your way down in your same little grouping with your lights in front of you. Are they directly in front of Emma, or like 5 feet, 10 feet?
Well, there will always be one light close to us when we like every time we reach the last light. I always keep the last light around us, so that it lights a bit behind, so that we can see if something comes in from the back. And I just moved the 3 other lights that were in the back to the front. They're like 20 feet from each other, so that we can have maximum like
Coverage.
So you
Yeah.
understand? So there, 10 feet of dim light means that it's a candle light within 10 feet. So like you can kind of see within 10 feet of the orb.
Mm-hmm.
Anything past that is still pretty much dark.
Do you want me to put
Except
it
for you.
closer? Like, instead
And
of...
we all occupy 5 feet, so from Amarok to me is 20 feet.
So I guess
Well-
I'm gonna put them 10 feet of each.
No, no,
No.
no. I just talking like in regards to like us with the orbs in relation to us. So we don't need too much light like behind us, but you'd probably have to keep one like above Amarok the whole time,
Okay, then.
so
I
we
guess
can kind of see because
So
he's
we don't
huge.
lose sight of him.
I guess one of
no,
the
'cause he's so
4
tall.
lights.
Oh yeah.
I
can't
guess.
see anything back
Well, it's for the other ones to see.
Whoa.
I guess I'm gonna keep one light so that Amarok can see what's going on around him, and the 3 other ones I'll be putting them in front of us at all times.
Maybe one behind us.
Yeah, 1 behind, 2 in front.
Oh, sweet. We got a map.
All right. So that before anything, what out of this map can you actually see?
Nothing.
None. You've got good fog of
It's
war.
dark.
Fantastic. So that little
thought it was
patch of
dark.
light in the bottom left corner that you can see, that's where you all are.
Oh, okay.
We only
You
see
might
2
need to
tiles.
downscale us. You gotta downscale us.
I wish I knew how to do that. But
I wish I knew to help.
right?
Yeah, boy.
But let me see. So if you all have at least light in front of you, which you can do, let me go ahead and make this a little bit easier.
Well, I
You're-
mean, Alabaster also sees like what 60 feet. No
Yeah.
problem.
This is true. This is true. She is behind Amarok, though, but she can see. She can see better than everybody else. So I guess looking past him, coming in to the room with Amarok leading. Let me just go ahead and.
Yeah, but in the areas where there's already dim light from the little torches I put, I see like it was bright.
Right.
There's that as well.
Can you see Zero?
Yes.
So basically, this is the range. Hi, cat.
Just a second.
No worries. No rush.
Remember, no rush.
This
Fuck, he
is
beat me to
everything.
the punch. I'm just gonna make that joke.
My house is this big. That's all I want to say.
What do you mean, don't rush? I can't help what is.
Or just call my mama. Ow, cat. Just pull my rubber band and hurt me with it.
Oh god, they've learned how to use tools.
What is a tool? Huh.
Yep, that would be me.
What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
What did you just say?
We just made a Castlevania reference.
Man. Wait. No. No. This works?
I am confused.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
What did you do?
Are you trying to erase?
What? No, hold on.
So wait, I
I'm
can see.
I know this is all very entertaining, audience out there,
Very
whoever's
entertaining.
watching.
Very entertained. What are you talking about?
Our teeming crowds of millions.
Hey, I can see all the
Pining
way
for
over
our
there.
affection.
I'm cool.
Wait, you can see all that? Like, actually?
That's 60 feet.
You can actually see all that?
Everything's got to be halved. He's trying to find a way to halve us, so it'd really be only 30. Like the hallway we're in is it's supposed to be 10 foot by 10 foot wide,
Yeah.
but our characters are currently scaled so that it's considering us as 5 foot, and the hallway's 5 foot, but it's actually 10 foot.
Okay.
So just for now, just have everything. So if you can see 60, it's actually 30, and we don't fill this hallway. Although Amarok definitely closely fills his section of the hallway.
Okay. All right. Well,
I got scaled tile.
Yeah.
all right. So,
No, gonna lie. Totally freaking.
yes. So, looking past Amrock, you can, as you make your way down these steps, it actually goes. It takes about like a minute or two. Like it actually goes pretty deep.
Giggity.
But yeah, you eventually make your way to a little, like very. It's dirt. It's a dirt
Gotcha.
floor. It's
Where?
like it's really, really like flattened and worn down. Like obviously someone or something has lived here. Like, say obviously.
Obviously.
So
Everyone, I think something's been living down here.
right.
Obviously.
Right. Obviously. But yeah. So Alabaster, you can make out, looking past Amarok, the rest of this little hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward.
Wait, is there two?
What are the walls made out of? Is it just like
Jeez.
dirt with wooden supports, or was this like a stone?
Did we lose him?
Sorry. But
Oh.
yeah. It's all it's like a mix of it. It's like there's like it's mostly dirt, but there is actually wood and some stone on the bottom and top edges. And it's weird. It's very strange.
Haphazard.
Wait. What were we
The
talking
roof.
about again? What the hallway looks like? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, I was just about to get into what the hallway looks like after my little. I need to take a bathroom break. So, bathroom breaks, everybody.
Little boy's room.
That's right.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some coffee.
We'll be right back to Too Many Dragons after this commercial break. Are you tired of using the same old pistol every morning to shoot your cat? Well, don't worry. I've got the perfect pistol for you. It's called Swifted Pistol. All you have to do is put the pistol barrel up your cat's ass and shoot it like it's a silencer.
Pistol too.
Hey. That sounds like you
It's
just
only you need at the low price of $19.95. Free shipping and handling.
Oh, free shipping.
Now, what are they
Tens of
handling?
ants.
Yes, you.
I don't know enough about pistols to even make it work.
You
I don't
press
know,
the
I
A
don't-
button and it shoots.
Yeah, there you go. As a controller, so you don't have to worry about worrying about pulling the trigger. All you have to do is just bam. There you go. Press the X button.
Some-
Who needs
It's
trigger
so-
discipline when you can press the X button to execute it? Is that how that works?
Something like that.
Maybe not. Also, I got
Anybody want to plug their YouTube channels?
No.
Miss Wellsper?
Shout outs to Simple Flips.
What?
During our break, do you want to plug your YouTube channel? Say, hey,
What?
join me on here.
Nah,
pay me.
it's more like my Twitch.
The one that
Please.
people are already on.
Send a donation for the fish.
Mm-hmm. And for only, what was it, $25 on her
Thank you so
Patreon,
much.
she will send you nudes of her Final Fantasy character.
Oh, pause.
I do it for $1.
Wait, what?
Give me,
Whoa, settle down.
give me.
No, but Patreon is like $1, $2, $5.
No, jack the rates up. Come on.
Oh, damn! Never mind. No,
I know how you understood that.
What? Damn.
I tried.
Who's Patreon?
No, once I don't have one.
Do you have a
Make the girl some money.
No, he's told me I should like make a Patreon for $20 and you get news of my Final Fantasy
25.
character.
25.
Man,
And you
I
said
don't know,
yourself
dog.
for it to $1.
Jack your rates.
$20 is a lot of money to ask out of
That's
people
a-
for a nude of a Final Fantasy character. $1.
Nah, that's a perfect amount.
No. Wait,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
as much as
Can't
there's
sell it for cheap,
I
though.
would take nudes of my character without people paying me for it.
Shut
But-
up!
Nudes
But-
and pictures of no proof.
If you're good at
Pictures
something,
of no proof.
ask for money.
Pictures of
One-
no proof.
Are you-
$1
I-
is thank you for supporting me.
Did you just ask for proof? Really?
it's of a character in a game that not even that high end of a PC can play and put mods in to do the same thing themselves.
It doesn't have to be logical. It's
Well,
just
true.
what will
Guys,
people
guys.
pay for.
And look, I
so
understand
we
where
can
you're
see.
coming from.
Guys,
I
guys.
do.
The GM's back.
I'm sorry. Look,
We can play.
that we were still within the 5-minute break. I've had to find out what these plans that the genius Amarok is coming up with right now.
I'm
I
just
do-
trying to help people make money.
I understand where you come. 20's highballing. It's highballing.
No.
Of course you highball it.
I understand that. Look, I am a big fan of highballing.
Listen,
I'm a big fan, but 20 fuck you dollars?
Yeah.
They're
No,
nudes.
thank you.
They're nudes.
listen.
Fine, we can do 10, but not
It's
a dollar.
virtual
Listen.
character.
People have bought abs that cost $1,000 that do nothing just because
Exactly.
they have $1,000 to spend.
And there's artists that will make draw your OC for like $60 or more,
Well, here's the
which
thing.
is
To be fair, I
justified.
think-
Hold
I
on,
think
hold
they
on.
should
That's
get
that's
more.
that's a person's work, time, and like effort to be spent
Ah.
drawing this whole
But
thing.
here's the thing,
And I
though.
understand about the photo. I understand that takes work, but at the same time, if I can't draw, but I can buy Final Fantasy and I can put a mod in to make my character have a dick and some
But
abs.
here's the thing.
Well, you get the
Some
advantage.
people can't do that.
People on
Oops,
console
oops.
can't do that.
These are the people who don't have money, and you want to take the money from the
I'm sorry.
Destruction, chaos.
I'm
Man.
sorry, stream.
They will come.
And
If you
No
sell
one
it,
was
they will
watching that.
man,
Hopefully not.
All right. All right.
damn.
Bless you.
okay, you can start the stream again.
Yeah, take us back from our. What was that first commercial before I took my headphones off? Shooting cats? Did you just
yeah.
talk about advertising shooting cats in a game where one of our characters plays a cat person?
Yeah, I felt offended. I still had my headset on while I went away to get coffee, and I was like, "What, Nani?"
Oh, you mean Pistol Swift?
My God.
It's the competitor to Kitchen Gun.
See, if you are the Final Fantasy nudes, you guys wanted.
Are we out? Are we within our 5 minutes still?
No, we're past 5 minutes
Onwards into the dungeon.
We went.
now. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right. What's up, everybody? We're back. Did you not know? Did you not hear? We're all back. We are.
It's a good thing there's only like 2 of us.
That's right. Get out of here, Olaf. You're distracting me. Okay. So yes, you all make your way into this this underground cavern, and it's mostly dirt. And like I said, there's like the walls are made up of a weird conflagration of wood and stone. I mean, it's not placed haphazardly, but it is placed rather oddly for just like straightening out the walls and everything like that. Make it at least, I guess this person wanted to make it look presentable for a dirt cave. But yeah, you see that, and throughout the floor, I will mention, other than dirt, there is also a. I hope everybody's wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's right. You're a dog person and you're a cat person.
Don't wear shoes.
So you don't. But your paws. I mean, it's not like a person's feet where you step on some melted ice and you think, ah, shit. I gotta go get a rag.
Well, normally one would feel cold.
That's
The
right.
floor is gooey.
Gooey squishy.
There is some goo.
Can I
And
climb
there is-
up on Amarok again? I'm offended by this floor.
Oh man.
I proceed forward without even noticing,
Okay.
because I am a hardened veteran.
Right. I've walked through kobold shit worse than this.
Literally.
I will walk on this dirty ass floor.
Alabaster, if you want to crawl on him and he's not going to fight you, I'm not going to stop you from doing that.
It'll change the order. Just a heads
It's
up.
true. It's very true. But all right, yeah. So yeah, I assume you move forward with your light. How much directing are you doing, Alabaster? Since you're the only one who can actually see like way farther ahead than everybody else.
The thing I do with the lights is I keep one at all times 20 feet behind us. There's one right where Amarok is, which is like they're always 20 feet from each other, and the 2 that are in front of us are 20 feet from each other as well, and I keep them like that. So the people in the party can see 40 feet in front, but I can see further.
Right.
I
So
don't think okay.
yeah, you've got a. Everybody has like they can see like the candle lit hallway going forward, and and a little bit. Let me go ahead and do this. A little bit to the right. There's two pathways. Yeah, there's one forward, and you can make out one going to the right. I will say that as you all step in and step on the goo, you do. I made a joke before about Wattlesworth, but you do hear faintly the sound of. I'm not sure if it's an animal, some kind of creature, but you do hear the sound of something going. Cheep. Cheep.
Wattlesworth?
Can I want to take a look down this new pathway that got lit up, just so I get an idea how far kind of it goes, or if I can even see how far it goes.
And I'm gonna sniff / listen down both hallways.
Okay. Maybe Wattlesworth wasn't actually dead. Wasn't dead the whole time.
See, I can roll low.
Okay.
Duh.
Oh,
It's so sad.
And that's with advantage.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh
It's
my god.
dark light.
the scent
smell, the
is
darkness.
killing every. It's. I said it wasn't debilitating. I was wrong. Hey, look at that. Okay. All right. So
This is sad.
so
is kinda
covering covering the width of this hallway. I said it was rather large, like height-wise, Amarok. It's actually kind of shocking. It's a little bit bigger than you are. It's a little strange. Most big human settlements nowadays, if not all, cater to, of course, Daltoil kind. Most doors and pathways are big enough. This one is a bit larger than that, you would estimate. So something sizable.
Which way are we going?
But yeah, so those perceptions. So let me just go ahead through them here. So James, with that perception, what are you looking for?
Everyone else was rolling perception, so
Oh, okay.
You were the first one to roll.
yeah, I knew it was coming. I perceived it.
Okay,
I
all
turn
right.
to the cat. Alba,
Yeah,
what do you
Amarok,
see?
Amarok Manadora, you get nothing. The smell is fucking killing you, especially you, Manadora.
Yeah, apparently I can't do anything.
It's bad. But yeah, Alabaster. So you wanted to check out the hallway to the right, right? Did you want to just like look down it or walk down it or?
Nope. I want to check as far as I can with my 60 feet vision.
Okay. Down that hallway is for you. It's a little bit more goo, obviously, and yes, I'm gonna keep saying it like that. But yeah, it's a bit more goo, like there's goo, and then there's still like chicken feed and corn and stuff all over the ground. It's a mess. It's a big mess. And you see that it's with that perception, there's definitely like there's a tad bit more going that way than there is straightforward, but there's a lot going in either direction. And you can also make out what looks like at the very end of the hallway a sconce that is unlit.
A what?
Yeah, what? I didn't.
Escalante, it's
a candle holder.
Oh.
Who sees that?
I
Alabaster.
see that.
Alabaster does.
I
Okay.
describe what I see to the party members.
I wander over and kind of pull on. Well, no, it's skin tight. I poke at the leg of Menadora, and I kind of like lift up my little boot with some goop that's stuck to it. What you're eyeing this is?
Yeah, I actually wanted to. Cat, no, don't press that. Oh, whew. Sorry, she almost pressed the power button on my computer. If you hear a sudden no, I'll be back in a moment. Just a heads up. Anyway,
Okay.
because she has
Do you-
turn off my computer unknowingly.
Uh,
Alright, sorry, but yeah, I'm meaning to investigate the goo.
Okay, so you want to actually get down and check this goo out?
Like the texture, smell it.
Okay.
If I can.
I can keep a lookout around with my vision while Meldora does his investigation.
Yeah, you keep a sharp eye on everything. Nothing other than the sconce, and I should say there's also there's a sconce here, and there's a sconce here. You can see both of those. They are both unlit.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a moment. Don't
So-
worry.
But yeah,
I just have a simple question though. That hallway, it goes further than my vision can see.
okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, you are right about one thing. Let me go ahead and just.
Should be 3 tiles. Or okay.
So, it stops, and then there's like another turn that, unless you like went down to investigate, you can't like make out what's going on down there. But
Okay,
yeah,
so it
it's,
does go further.
yes, there's a turn, and same with this hallway. There's like there's 2 hallways. They both one turns left. The pathway on your right turns left. Pathway forward turns right.
Huh? So they both go to the same spot, I guess.
Okay, which way do we want to
Investigation.
go?
So yes, investigation. Just get into that. So yeah, you. I don't know how much you want to actually mess with this thing, but you got a fucking 20. So I'm guessing you really take a good look at this.
Well, a 15 plus 5.
Right.
20.
I saw the plus 5, but yeah. So yeah, you check out the texture and you roll around a little bit, and your definitive conclusion, absolute conclusion to this kind of
Ectoplasm.
yellow greenish goo is that it was definitely droppings of some sort.
I'm walking on poop.
You're walking on droppings.
I
Have fun
say we go
licking that
straight
thing.
ahead.
That'll be pain to clean out of my paws.
Alright, so
I say we go straight ahead.
I mean,
There's
if we
less
had
droppings.
before that, I want to do, if possible, let me see, because never mind, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. Even if I wanted to, I can't yet.
I'm going to pick if we don't pick a direction.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Actually, there's one thing I want to do real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
Is it
Fine.
possible to set the dropping on fire?
yeah.
Okay, so the dropping that you have like in your hand.
Correct. I don't mind if I take damage.
If it's flammable, he can press the
Yeah, you're able to
yeah.
to light. Yeah, you could. It is fire.
Ew, you picked it up.
Hmm.
He can also clean himself with, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also make you dirty, like that.
Yeah, you right. You right.
So,
So it does okay. So it is flammable. I want to take a sampling of it though.
Oh, you're disgusting.
All for science, my friend. Who knows
Okay.
what this can get?
You can burn the
We're-
whole fucking cave.
That's the
Okay.
fuel source for
Are we
the
going straight?
portal he's gonna create.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you you put you like. What does that look like? What does it look like for you to cast a spell, Menadora? I wanna know what you do to. I know you already did a prestidigitation, but tell me what that looks like.
For something as small as a prestidigitation, at least for the fire stuff, I usually just consider it like a snap of the fingers kind of thing.
Okay.
Although,
Yeah.
technically speaking, it also
Or you
has
could
to
point
be. It also has to be.
Verbal.
Verbal and
Somatic for hand movements.
yeah. But I don't know if verbal, because verbal obviously means I have to say something, but.
Okay. I mean, it's really what I'm asking here, like specifically than anything. Yeah, is just
Flavor-wise.
yeah. It's
It's your
Like, if it's-
catchphrase.
yeah. If it's just like a snap of the fingers, that's fine, or whatever you want to do. You can save like your big, showy like spells for like attacks and stuff like that. I was just wondering if all of your
Yeah.
spells had a.
Get a good one because you're casting
Individual
prestidigitation
magical
more than
effect.
anything else.
What was that? I couldn't hear over 3 people.
Individual magic effect. It's IME.
IME?
Yeah. Pretty much anybody who casts spells, everybody casts fireball, but what does your fireball look like? It's personalized.
Oh, actually, I never gave it some thought.
That's fun.
Yeah. Well, you'll likely cast prestidigitation a lot, so you should think of something catchy you can say.
I'll give it some thought then. I didn't think of that.
And then we'll know you're
Okay.
casting it. Because you'll say the thing, and you'll do a thing. I'll be like, oh, shit. Damn.
Eat a burrito. Flavor Flame.
A what? Who?
What is a burrito?
okay, we're gonna get off topic here again, but
Alright,
okay.
dude.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
I-
you snap your fingers again, and it doesn't do damage to you. It's just like a little. I just imagine a little spark from your hand, and it lights up and fires up and dissolves in your fingers.
Ew.
Hmm.
Well, that made this smell worse.
So if it wasn't already didn't kind of have like a little burnt aftertaste to
Some
it.
notes of charcoal.
Yes. now it's there is definitely
Nice smoky undertone.
absolutely.
So
Okay.
I did tell everybody else in the party that there's more movement and noise coming from the right, but less from the front. Do I know that there's a hallway branching from the right pathway and from the front one?
Yeah, the thing is the hallway lengthwise isn't really that far for your dark vision. You could see pretty much to the end of it, and like there is a wall that's like the same walls here, and then it branches going left.
So it seems to be going to the same spot whatever pathway we go. So I will leave the decision up to Amarok.
I say we go north. There seems to be less danger that way.
Oh yeah, one thing I also should do with that very high perception is you pick up with your cat-like ears the definite sounds of feathers being ruffled and tiny feet skittering.
I hear chicken.
It's
There's no
Yeah,
time
it's
for
really
any
safe.
snacks.
it's coming from it's more so coming from the north, but there's a little bit I imagine your left ear's picking up one right ear, but there is definitely still some coming from the right, but a heavier concentration of those flutters are coming from the north.
So which way do we want to go?
Wherever has less. So if there's more north, let's go to the right.
Keep in mind that a part of your job too was to eliminate these creatures.
Yes, but we go with smaller ones to make it easier fight, gather intel, and then we can fight bigger masses.
Clearly, our adult Hoyle hasn't realized the group mob effect of the fleas. We tried to teach him earlier, but...
Well, if everybody wants to go north, we go north. I got no problem. I am tactician soldier. That's what I do.
Just pick a side.
I'll just
That's
go
me.
with the majority. I don't care.
Democracy at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Mob rule.
Okay.
So wait,
Who
isn't it
votes
1
north?
to 1? Because I don't care.
No, Menador is making plans. Menador's got
Actually,
ideas.
which is the side with the least noise?
Um,
I
The
forget.
right
the
side.
right.
Going the right for me.
It was also the dirtiest.
I don't care. Going to the right.
Okay. 10,
That's me.
20, 30.
All right.
While I'm at it, I can just ask James if he'd be so kind as to keep a watch behind us once in a while, because that other hallway that branches there, just in case. Stranger danger.
This goop is flammable.
I like that detail.
You're just
Remain
looking at the
stuck in
pathway. You want to burn it, don't you?
Oh, I absolutely want to burn it,
So,
but I can't yet.
from stepping in it, how like solid is it? Is it like a big clumps of crap, or is it like all like this liquidy kind of semi-solid?
Little from column A, little from column B.
From walking in it and having like goo in between my.
It's it's definitely not like spread about like butter. It's more like little Nutella chunks.
Okay,
Mm.
nice. All right, so it's not gonna like. Okay, I put a candle down in the corner of this, like, actually in the dead center of where this little section
That's
is.
about where you are.
I place a candle, and I light it, and I follow along.
Okay.
See what you did there.
Okay, everybody move.
All right. So, going right. Awesome. Do.
Extend my view. Isn't there like the candlestick shit around here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the wall.
So, Emmerich, you get to a point in the hallway where I mean, you could about a foot back. You could like start to really make it out really good. It's the sconce that I would. Well, actually, I don't know if Alabaster told you about the sconces, but you
I
can see it now.
do.
Yes,
You
you
did
did.
describe
Yeah.
everything.
Okay, so you
Please.
did tell. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. Okay. That's fine.
Minodora, light that.
Easy peasy. Just snap my fingers. Get some fire going. Just keep in mind, I can't get many of these fires to go at once. So hopefully we
Well,
won't
that's
need
it.
to do
No, no,
that.
no.
Well, you lit the candle.
Yeah.
Your magic's done now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're
You're
not-
not. You're.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was
Oh my God.
No, I can do up to 3.
You can light or
I can do-
snuff out a candle. Like just that's it. You can if you want to light any candle. Like it's not limited. You can just light a candle if you want to light a
Multiple
candle, and it'll
candles
be
as well.
lit.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's because it's just the actual effect itself.
You're using the magic to create the fire, which then it burns on its own by consuming the.
Oh, okay. I think I misinterpreted the last paragraph a little. Okay.
Yes. It's non-instantaneous effects, right? You can have up to 3.
Oh,
of
I
its
see. So
non-instantaneous.
in the case of like illusions, for example, it'll be like 3 mini illusions or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do a lot
okay.
of crazy shit.
Cool.
But the
That's-
first
yeah.
3 abilities are all instantaneous, so.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Because I misread that a bit. No, that sounds good then. Then yeah, just like
Okay. What do I see around me?
All right, let me go ahead and make that.
This fog of water is very annoying.
Is that
Is
the
it-
end of?
That is that is the end of the hallway. I will say that width-wise, you can scooch past Amarok. Like it's wide enough. Like you can all, like if all of you bunched up in a square, then it'd be a little cramped. But like 2 to 3 of you could like squeeze past one another.
It'd be cramped for them.
Well,
Okay. I forgot who I was dealing with. All of you can definitely fit in one small
we're
section.
all pretty small compared
You
to
are.
Amarok.
You're all actually quite diminutive now that I think about it.
I'll take that. Can I be diminutive?
Hmm.
I'll be
No.
at +8 dex.
You already picked small.
I'll go down to fine and then diminutive.
I mean, I fit on Amarok's shoulders, and like James fit on his tail, so there's plenty of space in there.
Yeah, but not in combat. You don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea.
So I can look the hallway as well, see what's going on.
Yeah. If Amarok's just like, if you step right next to him, you can look down it, and it's
Lighting up in front of me.
Remember, it's half as far as.
right.
Unless. Yeah.
Now, yeah. So you can make out. Everybody
I
can.
barely know her.
Everybody else can make out a little bit farther. This hallway actually goes a little bit longer than the other one. Alabaster, when you step beside to take a look,
Mm-hmm.
and you look down it, you can see that the hallway, yeah, it's a bit longer, but this one.
Yeah.
It's a bit longer, but this and it froze.
Okay, this one also stops at a certain point. And at the end of that, you can make out. Can you guess what it is?
A sconce.
Oh my god!
Also, I
Showcase
assume
Showdown.
just piles of litters of crap.
Oh yeah, I said Nutella chunks. These are bigger Nutella chunks, and I don't mean like the creature was bigger. I mean these piles are big.
Had more time to really sink into it.
Stop, Amarok.
Just trying it here.
So yeah, looking down the hallway, it's actually pretty straightforward. The construction of the walls, the haphazard walls, and everything start to look a little bit more put together. Like the farther in you go, it feels like he got to a point near the end where he thought, "Fuck, I think this is good for now. Whatever." Got tired of it. It seemed like, but whatever put those there. But yeah, so you all make your way through it. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing untoward happens. You step through the goop as it gets thicker.
He says as I throw a perception.
Just casually.
It's the same perception. Don't forget my passive is 18. Just naturally.
Just remember that.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Before I do check back on my candle. It's been like 10, 20 seconds maybe. 30 seconds.
OCD kicking in again.
I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, candle is still
Sitting
going.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So where do you make this percent? You make it in like the middle, like following everybody down
I'm
this hall?
wandering.
Okay. Down the hallway you're on, you don't
Too much
With-
fur in the way.
there's a little bit like with the bodies and everything, with everybody in your periphery, but on the floor you do. I mean, you can see through everyone's legs. So on the floor and looking as far as high up on the walls as you can see, you can't really make out anything too bad. I will say that on one of the walls, on one of the boards, you happen to glance to see a few checks, like a few marks, like in prison where it's like the 1, 2, 3, and then the 5 and all that.
So someone was toiling away down here.
Yeah, somebody was counting.
Can I determine what they used to etch into this wooden board? Does it look like fingernails, or is it like somebody had a tool?
It could have been. It definitely looks like it was like scratched in with something with more precision.
Okay, that's all we need to know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Alright, so there's no desperate maniacs down here. I look at Minadora.
That's funny. But yeah, so yeah, you all make your way through the hallway. You hear, though, I will say, with that perception, and everybody go ahead and roll me just another casual perception.
I mean, you could also just take passive.
You know what? Yeah, so you all hear, well, yeah, you all hear the sound, the earlier sounds, the cheep sounds. You hear those getting
Snuffed out.
slightly louder. And you also hear it getting, you hear like more of them. Like it was just like a light cheep, and now you're hearing like cheep 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 cheep.
I want to stealth.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Dog activates stealth mode.
Stop mode.
Can I roll?
You want to stealth?
Yes.
I'm gonna do it too.
I will.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Oh
This whole
Jesus, you're a ninja.
Oh, wait, no, it's...
Oh Jesus, I'm not a ninja.
I disappear up into the rafters while Alabaster makes a distraction for me.
Stop.
You know what the
Stop.
funny part is? If I wanted to, I could just take out all my clothing and blend in better with the lack of lighting. If we snuff out the light.
That's true, yeah.
That's kind of true, dude.
If I wanted to.
Natural camouflage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you leave all your dangly bits exposed
I'm
to
not
danger.
going
My
to.
fur is silver.
I'm just
Nobody.
It's-
for
Well,
thought.
It's less exposed to danger and more exposed to the truth.
Right. Everybody learns a little more about Menador that day
A little more.
in the shit
Whoa,
in
now.
the shit cave.
Yeah. This one time in the shit
But-
cave.
I'm not.
Everybody got naked.
Okay, all right. So everybody
not
rolls
stealthy.
stealth. I will say that these lights you have surrounding you.
I'm not.
Seems to
Just a heads up.
No,
Avoid
it's it is candlelight, and I will say for you, Bartholomew, fucking nat 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you succeed on your stealth roll. Okay. You are the shadow, starring Alec Baldwin. You have become stealth. And as for you, Alabaster, that's a negative. You everybody, if anybody was paying attention, the only one who so the order was Menno, then Alabaster. So Alabaster would have been really the only one, more than likely, paying a ton of attention, paying any amount of attention to. Or, well, I don't know, but James disappears. I'll just say James disappears. If anybody was paying attention to him, it's just poof, gone.
We're used to it by now.
Yeah. So is my family.
Oh my god.
And I guess my crew.
I guess I just back up into a corner and pretend to be part of the wall.
Yeah, you get your big ass. You move your. It is. I will say your dark fur does help, but I
It's
mean,
expansive derriere.
yeah, your big, firm, muscular derriere. Put it
Buns of Steel video.
right. So, so Alabaster and Menadora, you two. I won't say
not the style.
I won't say that Amarok disappears, but it's like he backs off from the candlelight a little bit. Like that was kind of a little bit in front of him, and
I
it's
mean,
like
we're not hiding from each other.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, I want to describe.
Peekaboo.
That's like, you know. It's just like, Amarok just stalks off into the dark, leaving us all without a party leader.
But everybody, you all stealth, or you two stealth. The two of you do not. So, so yeah.
Well, let's not sugarcoat it. Two of us stealth, one of us tries.
And the other doesn't.
I already laid it. I already told her what happened, so she knows.
Yeah.
But okay. So so yeah, you hear that, and yeah, it's louder, and you hear it, and then and more erratic, and then it gets just a little bit louder, and then it fades away.
Is it possible to tell exactly where it could be coming from? Like what direction?
Well, if we're going by what's that?
Like, is it possible to tell what direction it might be coming from?
Oh, was that
Or want me to
was
even
that just
check or
my?
something?
Okay, I thought somebody was saying something. Was that just my echo in the stream?
Oh, it could be echo. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, if we're going by yeah, your perception and whatnot, you can definitely tell that not exactly where it is, but from the sound of it and from where you were before, it's definitely like, I will say you are a percentage closer than you were.
Hmm.
That's
Oh.
helpful.
But this is the
Well,
empty.
which
this is
directions
the-
can I
but
go?
This was the end of the hallway, right?
Amarok is currently at the end of the hallway.
All right.
And yeah, let me go ahead and light you up.
Can I?
I want to check out this whatever the fuck this hallway branches into. Since I can't stop.
Okay. Yeah,
Right,
so so you two walk up and you check it out, and and you see much like the other hallways, it's like it's a little bit more better put together. If actually, hold up.
Holding.
Amarok, I want you to do something for me.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Rest in peace, my friend.
So do you actually take a few steps forward?
I'll just preemptive.
You guys need to tell me if you're
Oh,
if you're
no.
walking anywhere.
I'm just
I know. I see your character and everything. But if you actually do take those steps forward,
He's gonna count them.
Yeah. There's 10, 20, 30.
You're not gonna let me tell you what's in the fucking hallway first?
Well, hurry up. I got things
Well,
to
I'm asking him more.
All right, all right. Calm down. So you go. I'm sorry.
Tensions rise.
So you, yeah, you look down the hallway, and like I was saying before, you, much like the other hallways, it keeps going forward. The boards and everything look slightly better than before. It's like, yeah, he definitely said fuck it to construction at some point, whatever did. But they keep going further. I will say though that at the entrance there was obviously no care for the shit on the floor, but going down this hallway you notice leaves. Lots of leaves scattered about in a carpeting format, like just carpeting the whole floor. Lots and lots of leaves that actually do an okay job of covering the shit there.
Burn it.
What do you see?
No.
I
I tell
Are they dried
the
leaves?
I tell the party
Yeah.
what I see. Yeah, are they dried leaves?
Yeah.
Well, the goo's obviously making them wetter than they would be otherwise.
Yeah, but the goo burns too. So
Are they crunchy?
Oh, do you pick one up and test its consistency?
Sure.
Oh god. Roll a d20. You pick up poop.
You pick up the poopy leaf and you like scratch it up in your hand, and it's yeah, it's still, there's still a bit of like
Snap, crackle, and pop.
yeah, just a tad to it. These are
Daily recommended.
these are fresh-ish. So
I mean, it is nearing fall, so.
Okay.
that's right.
I know what I'm doing. I'm going to change out my great axe for a javelin. And before I take any steps forward, I'm going to jab the floor gently with the javelin. If nothing trips and snaps it, I'll step there and do it to the next one.
should have burned it.
No.
You want me?
Why not? You like burning things.
Let me
I
just.
do, but I
We
also
are
like
standing
not
in
dying.
flammable shit.
It's smart. It's smart. It's a smart idea.
I also like not dying.
Okay.
Okay, well, you didn't need to attack it, but
I attack.
okay, so you
Oh,
Floor.
yeah, so you feel around and you walk forward, but as you're walking forward, James and
It's just
James,
Do I sense a disturbance in the rogue force?
what you see is an oddly higher amount of leaves in one particular area of the floor than all of the others.
I presume Amarok is moving along rather steadily.
You
very
see him.
slowly.
And
Yes.
voices carry. Where is this pile of leaves in relation to Amarok? How close is he?
Yeah, let me go ahead and it's about right here. He was pretty close to it. He was getting there.
Oh, it's not close at all. I walk up and I tap him on the leg. I point at it. I don't make any noise. I just.
Okay.
Can he see from that far? Like, I know it was described, but...
Well, she lit it up with her lights, right? Every 20 feet.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot about that detail.
So, okay, I look up and I hurl the javelin.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. So you toss your javelin at this pile of leaves. All right. You nail this pile of leaves, and let me tell you what happens.
Oh no.
Let me tell you exactly what happens. So you nail this pile of leaves, and you do 9 damage to this pile of leaves. It is struck.
Fuck you, leaves.
It hurts so bad. But yeah, you toss it, and what happens is you throw it, and all of a sudden, this a little bit bigger pile of leaves, all of a sudden, then
I don't like it.
It then collapses inward, and the javelin goes into the earth. Where once the javelin eventually, I don't know, with your keen dog hearing as well as the cat hearing, you hear like a thump in the bottom of it, and then all of a sudden, after that little thump, you hear the sound of. You hear multiple sounds of. You hear just a fucking, like a number of that, like getting like just really loud coming from what you hurled your javelin at.
Is it safe to assume that everyone heard that?
Oh yeah, these things are going fucking crazy.
I looked down the hole.
The source of that sound.
You see about 4 cockatrices down there.
Oh shit!
Can we throw fire in there?
Fireball! Firebug!
Fire, metal, fire!
Oh my god.
I scale the wall and suspend myself.
Can I throw all the leaves down there and just lit this shit up on fire?
See, we could have fallen down that.
Oh boy.
See, he thought he was gonna get me with that crap.
It's a safe fire, Menador. Light it up.
Yeah, alright,
the fire won't kill us first.
All right, everybody, calm down. So James said first, what you want to do is you want to scale the wall and get above it, like right above the hole.
No, I want to get off of the ground. I go to the wall instead. I don't climb up really high. I just, I put more of myself on the wall than I do on the floor.
All right, so what are you doing? You just want to get up on the wall?
I assume
like,
that
where
the
are
wall
you?
is made of, like, every now and then wooden supports with wooden boards crisscrossing it, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just grab onto the wooden boards, kind of hold myself on them, and walk along using the wall, like putting my weight into the wall. So I'm not standing on the ground, which clearly has holes in it and has stuff below it.
That one did, absolutely.
So, yeah. Also, like, you want to burn it? There's very little oxygen in here as it is, I imagine. So if you light a fire, we might all just die.
Nah, we blew up the entrance. We had fresh air.
We didn't blow up the entrance.
Amarok blew it off.
That's not how things work. Is there a breeze in this tunnel at all?
Listen.
There was.
Yeah. Right. So I start regulating my breathing.
How about somebody lights the fire and somebody else blows up the fucking tunnel down there to like cover it?
Buddy, we don't know the layout of the area. We might as well collapse ourselves in it.
Yeah.
If we blow anything up.
That's
No, that is a game over. That is a life sentence.
Oh god.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Fine, I'm just gonna climb the wall and get over the stupid hole.
I thought we were supposed to kill those things.
Yes,
You can kill it without collapsing tunnel.
correct. Ideally, we want to do that so we can escape.
So are we just passing them up?
I mean, somebody.
Are we able to check?
Is everyone just in gridlock? I scamper along the wall to the hole.
I want to check how deep it is. If possible to check.
I know I have 3 more javelins, but I'd like that one back.
It's pretty deep in the earth. I'd say.
I named him Jeremy.
Well, I mean, why would you throw your name javelin at something that could have exploded him?
What are you talking about? I name all my tools.
I don't.
I had Jeremy, Henry, Mark, James. Not you, James. This is James.
Stinky, whiny, purple.
Hey, see, he keeps it.
Okay, all right. So I'm assuming James just
Okay.
walks along the
I guess we're
boards
going.
past this. The hole, I'd say. I mean,
If it's too far for us to gaze down, then you're fine to say that. I just want to see if it's
Is
visible.
it 60 feet deeper than my vision?
no, you can definitely see
crowding
down there.
around this thing.
No, you can definitely see down there. I'd say about. Fuck. I'm almost afraid to say anything numbers wise anymore. But I want to say it's at least
You
at
can
least
see to the bottom.
you can
There you
absolutely.
How deep is it? Come on!
It's about 30 feet.
Shit! I can't throw lightning at it.
I am going to
I-
murder you.
go. I mean, is there anything at the bottom of said 30-foot pit?
There is,
Yeah.
as far as Alabaster can see, there is one javelin that landed very close. Actually, that was a 20, right? No, you hit one.
Oh Jesus!
Wait.
You hit one. One of them. One of
What?
them. One of them took 9 damage. So you hit one.
Achievement unlocked. First blood.
Is it dead? I mean, I guess we
It's
can't
not
really
dead.
check.
This
We
is
can't
not
really
dead.
check.
So I report whatever the fuck you just told me.
Amarok.
Jeremy,
fish go first.
no!
It's like you hear a bunch of whoa, and you hear one that's like
Not feeling too good, guys.
oh. Right.
Mr. Contress, I don't feel so good.
Oh, my heart.
So I guess we're moving on.
Yeah, we gotta
We're
find.
not gonna finish it off.
We have to find a safe way
I'm
down.
not wasting another javelin.
I just unspool a length of rope.
You know what? You
my
know that.
side.
You know that. I just need to word a thought here to the whole party. You know that place where you put that candle? That hallway that we went to. He said that there was a pathway that branched to the right. I wonder if that's not the way to go down.
Could be.
That
Oh,
you
wow.
just set on fire.
I didn't set
Soon.
it on
It's not
what?
on fire.
It's
It's-
going to.
How?
That fucking candle.
Spiral.
It was my early warning detection.
Yeah, I get what he was doing. So yeah,
I pull
what's
out
Really
another-
hot.
what's
Well,
what's
that's-
everybody doing? Do you want to throw more javelins down this thing? How many you got on you?
So
3 more.
from my belt of many things, I unclasp one side of a rope and I drop it, and it falls to the bottom of the pit.
He has a rope, huh?
Yeah, but how?
It
seems like
tie it up
a bad
to
idea.
something.
Wait,
We
wait.
need
I
to tie it up
just
to something.
want to
Oh.
do a thing before we even try to go down this hallway. What is at the end of this hallway here? Is there another path or is that a dead end?
Yes. Let me fix that for you. I
Whilst
apologize.
he's doing that, I hand the rope to Amarok. Or
Uh,
would you rather I tie it to the wall?
well, like tying to a
You wanna
wall
go
seems
down
like a
there?
better idea. No.
Okay. So I
Oh,
proceed to
come on, man!
No. Sorry.
Alabaster's having such a bad day in this shit game. Oh, I'm so
crap.
sorry.
That was obviously trap that we did not fall for. That is good. Whoop. Somebody's gone.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Okay. I pull out another javelin
What?
and
Oh,
poke.
why?
Why?
Oh,
Poke.
oh, okay. Yeah.
No.
Poke.
Okay, all right, hold.
So,
So Alabaster is just let's go back. Let's rewind. And Alabaster, you see pretty much the same thing you've seen in all of these hallways, which is a sconce at the end of it, and the wooden boards. And now go, Amarok. You start feeling the ground.
Wait, shouldn't we light these cons as we go?
I was assuming you were like the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
If no, the rest of it, that's fine.
I'm still. Our job was to kill these, so I tie the rope to the wall. I thread it through one of the main support pillars and up and around over a couple of the cross beams.
Yes, that's why I said we're up here. They can't reach us. Somebody. It'd be
that's-
really cool if we had like somebody who could like throw like some spells, a couple of fireballs. You know, somebody might have like a lightning bolt or something.
Yeah,
They
it'd
could just.
be really good to use limited resources on seemingly defenseless creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
Hmm.
these aren't unlimited, unfortunately.
Okay, fine. Well,
And
if
the
you have
ones-
cantrips that can deal damage,
I do, and I have to be right next to them.
okay.
So do I.
Okay, so we're going down there. Okay, you tied the rope off?
Yeah, I slide down the rope.
Okay, no, wait, I stop you. Okay, fine. If we're going down there, fine.
Wait, no, I don't have to go down there. I can use vicious mockery.
I'm just going to let you all know that this hole is not going to support all of you.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the idea. I assume it's just a hole, right? There's no
Eh.
branching tunnels.
It's a hole that would be big enough, I will say big enough, for Amarok
Hey,
and for James.
hey, can I
I'm just
see?
guys. Just 1 second.
Mhm.
I have a shit ton because I know I'm a melee character. I have throwing axes and I have javelins.
Right,
And-
but so these are very small, seemingly defensive creatures in the bottom
Seemingly.
of the pit. Sure.
Exactly. Fish
But-
in barrel.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, fine. I did my part.
Can I ask a question? Can I see the cocks from the top of this hole?
Yes, you can. Mhm.
Can I see the one that's injured?
Yes.
I want to cast this on it.
All right, give me a second.
Oh my god.
Hey, if I don't have to go down the hole, I'm not going down the
No
hole.
one. I'm just gonna go down my rope, stab the shit out of them all, and then take the javelin and come back up.
I'm a bard.
Alright.
Like it's or we could stand up top there and just constantly hum metal at them until they die. But I think
Well,
one
that
of
was
these
my-
solutions is going to be a lot quicker than the other.
Wait. Okay. Well, fine. Let's go. You and me. Let's go.
I'm just aiming at the injured.
There's only one rope, friend.
Okay.
Well,
So
you first, then me. Let's go.
No, I just grab onto your tail. I pull
Oh my God.
I pull out my rapier and I repel on you as you repel.
Sounds good. Okay. I drop down, axe in hand.
Wait, we're dropping. No. I was just gonna hang from the rope. Like we don't even gotta fight these things.
Oh.
That's the whole point of this. I'm just gonna sneak my way down there, stab the
Oh.
shit out of them.
You're
Sneak
bow
my
on
way up.
stealth, so you guys can go.
what is that doesn't do it. Yeah, so roll me a 1d4. Alabaster. Oh wait, what? Yeah, 1d4.
Besides,
Isn't-
both of us shouldn't go down there because then we leave these. defenseless people up here.
1d4. How do you roll again?
for it.
Is that it? Is that?
There's a dice icon on the left. Press it and then D4.
Is that it? Yeah. Oh! Oh!
One
Oh my
Okay.
god, what is wrong with me?
At least it's a damage roll. There's
So-
no harm done.
So you
Well,
start
technically
insulting this small chicken creature, and its feelings have been hurt by 1 damage.
Takes 1 emotional suffering damage. And it's not like it was like, man, that was really rude of you. It's like, God, this situation sucks so much. It's like depression damage.
Pretty much.
It's like I have a spear in me. You know, someone's trying to make fun of me.
Talk
God,
about
this sucks.
insult to injury, he says.
Okay, so I guess I rappelled down with the short one on my tail, and he starts stabbing things.
Okay. So I would imagine you repel to at least a fair distance, yeah, to start stabbing them. Because you're being real smart about this.
Well,
you-
we're trying to.
Okay. With
It's
your
just
big
taking a long
brains.
time to be smart about this.
It is. It is. I will say that as you're stabbing at these creatures,
Oh, you don't even want me to roll. They're that defenseless.
well, here's the thing: is that they would be trying to crawl up the walls if the walls weren't covered in the same slick shit that's coating the floor around you.
Excrement.
So
Which
it's like
every
oozed down the tunnel.
Yeah, so they try to like climb up to you to like
Beautiful.
get at you, but then they slide down. They can't get up.
And they get like a sword through the head.
Right. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut past the bullshit, and I'm just gonna say that it takes. Let me check my watch, and I'm not wearing.
I mean,
it takes
how many are there roughly?
4.
That's 4 hits.
And 1 injured, right?
Yeah. So it takes you a good. I want to say we'll say like a good minute or 2, maybe a little longer, depending on these hits.
There's some attack rolls.
Whooshie,
Uh,
whooshie, whooshie.
I get advantage on the first one though. I should reroll that. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because of stealth. Actually, that's another thing. Is like, do they ever notice if I'm there with my 25 stealth check?
But these creatures,
Yeah.
they know something's stabbing them. They don't like it.
Okay, so I have. I'll just roll 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 8. So 12. So there's a 12. There's a 17. There's a 24, and there's a 19. Do I miss on the 12?
Let me see. You miss on the. I will say you only miss on the 10s.
There's no 10. There's a 12. There's 12, 17, 24, 19.
Because advantage.
Oh, okay. So that's what. All right.
Yeah, the first 4 and then the next 4 overlay.
The hour is getting to me.
Yeah.
But
So I should have rolled with advantage. I apologize.
no, that's fine. Okay. So 4 hits with advantage. That's what. Okay. Yeah. So you hit all of them.
Okay, so then I'll just quickly roll these out. And one of them gets an extra one of those, I believe. For the sneak attack.
All right.
Oh no, it's per
So
round,
you-
isn't it? I can only attack once per round. Oh no, because they trigger attacks of opportunity because they're moving. So I get 2 of these. This is convoluted. I assume they're dead.
Yeah, you both kill him. Like I said, I'm gonna just cut right to the chase. How many? For the record, Amarok, you say you're down there with him. How much? How much are you doing? Or are you just letting him poke at these things?
You have a javelin. I'm not
yes,
very
I
happy.
have- I don't know. I guess I'll take as many swipes as he does. That's 4.
Yeah, I don't imagine it matters because they're all dead anyway. But I just wanted to see if you were just letting your little buddy.
Rolling terribly.
Wow. Okay.
To be fair though, you do have stealth. Assuming they don't spot you either.
Oh, then hit. Miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe.
No, I think the 11 hits.
So it, yeah, it takes about a few minutes. I don't know what,
6
Menno.
seconds per round.
okay, it takes a minute. Because it does take a few swipes. Like, you both hit. You both, like, just fucking jab at these. It's torturous. You both fucking jab at these things. They start making blood-curdling, just chicken noises.
What? Come on, I'm efficient. Straight through that. It's a rapier.
Though they do have scales on their head, it doesn't just like clean right through. So, but yeah, you with your headshots, I'll say you cut through them real easily, and yeah, there's a lot of cockatrice blood and shit all over the bottom of this hole now, and I assume you retrieve your javelin.
Jeremy.
Yes, you're Jeremy from the head of one of these. Yeah, it was the back. You hit him right in the spine.
Good job, Jeremy.
So that
And
one's
I
like
slide
lying
him
on
back
the
in
ground
the.
in the crap.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Twitched. Yeah.
So yeah, you both climb out of it.
To clean
I
it
retrieved
and
my
put
rope,
them
by
away.
the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
To note.
Did you bring any souvenirs?
Menadora says as she's casually leaning up against a wall.
I want some out of this.
I pulled my rapier out towards Menador as it is like gray matter of the cockatrices. Probably the odd broken scale. And blood.
Ooh, I could use all this.
Do you have any vials?
Do I have vials? Does that count as part of component pouch or alchemist supplies? Actually,
I think.
Yeah, sure. You have alchemist
yeah.
supplies. You definitely have a couple like random vials and stuff.
yeah. I've just been writing down like the bits that I've been grabbing, storing them for future use.
Cockatrice viscera.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to write that down too. I need to keep up with everything Menador is doing.
Yeah, I'm just writing down all the samplings basically. You can, I mean, you have that sheet.
Oh no, this is just to warn me of something you might do. I don't know what it is, but it scares me. But anyway, okay. So yeah, that doesn't take too long. I assume they both just watch you, or Alabaster watches you just stab these things. Menador more so hears these, but yeah, get through it, climb back out, got your shit, and I'm assuming you move on. There was nothing at the bottom of that cave. It was just at that hole. It was just.
I don't know. I
just
don't
that-
trust you. I don't trust you, DM. You said nothing. Oh, man.
Do you want me to
How did they
put
get
my
down
lights
there?
down there?
The floor collapsed, I assume.
I can make my lights.
And then they
down there.
piled the leaves on top of it.
Yes.
Someone else did.
There was.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a man we're supposed to be looking for, so
He's like, we don't want to look at their suffering.
it was probably said man.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
But
it's.
poke.
In the only thing you see, you know what? Good point. Good point you made. At the bottom, the only thing out there of note, down there of any,
Lost wedding ring.
no. Stop. No, there is there was like a long, like a tarp, like a tarp that was camouflage, like a camo tarp of some kind that blended in with the floor and the leaves and whatnot. That when he threw the javelin, it pierced, and then it. God, that one cockatrice just got it real bad, and it just fucking it stabbed through the tarp into the cockatrice, and that cockatrice was just in a bad way. So there's a little camo tarp down there.
No, okay, I guess I take that with me.
All right, it's gonna need some cleaning.
I hand it to Menadora.
A fine addition to my collection.
Snap their fingers.
You need to clean it.
With it.
Dirty.
Oh, right, I have the thing. Wait. Take a bubble bath. No
Wait, why
bubbles,
didn't
no,
we just
the-
use prestidigitation
What
on
is a bubble bath?
James?
Shh, it's okay.
Just say it.
willing objects or creatures. It's somewhere in there. It's willing objects or creatures. Also, it's the magical powers can only clean so much.
Yeah, it says
It
no
can't clean the
larger than 1
soul.
cubic foot.
Yeah, that's
Poke,
Your body
Souls
is
of these
made
boots.
of dirt.
poke.
it's grit, yeah, determination, and grit.
Ugh.
Right. Kanye West sang about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's here?
All right.
Can I get it this time? Fucking Christ!
8, 7, 8,
I like-
8.
I like that nat 20 over there on that advantage
It
roll
had
that you
advantage.
don't get.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
cute.
sorry. Okay. So let's see
At least you
here.
know they're real. They exist.
Okay, so you look down this hallway, Alabaster. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you see.
Another hallway.
RNG doesn't like me.
It,
It's just
I'm
building up. That's all.
like, yeah, you've got time. This tonight is not the night for perception. But yeah, if you see down the hallway, from this point onward, it's just leaves all the way through. Like it's nothing but leaves over top shit and whatnot. You assume shit is still under there.
So I guess Amarak's gonna pokey.
If he wants to, absolutely. I'm assuming he does. So
Is the craftsmanship of the walls and the tunnel continuing to deteriorate?
well, not deteriorate, get better as it
No,
goes
it's
along.
improving. So it got worse and they got better?
Yeah, he gave up at a certain point in terms of like actually landing on both a style and just working on it in general. Like, and I don't even mean like in terms of like good looking. Like, obviously the walls are worn, but these walls in particular look to have better architecture and craftsmanship, by which I mean they look like they would belong in a hallway a lot better, and they look like more put together and more work went into them than, say, the ones you just passed, which look like he just said, I'm just going to put some wood here, and that's going to be fine.
So what you're saying is we've transitioned from outside to inside, essentially.
Astute observation, Mr. Holmes.
That's why I rolled that 23 up there before the prestidigitation.
Poke.
So I'm just going to save you some time. I'm just going to save some time, Amarok. So you poke and poke until you get to about...
Yeah.
right... Back up. You get to about... right there.
That I was just.
Look, here's the thing. Do you want to fall in it? I will let you fall in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
I'm
you
good.
think that's where it triggers.
I'm letting you do your smart play, your smart thing that you wanted to do.
Okay, so do I stop? And then I feel something right there, right here.
You do. It feels almost like the exact same tarp that was on the last floor.
I feel under and I yank it.
All right, you yank this tarp off, and then you see a hole, and then you can't see the bottom, but you don't hear any noises from this one.
Can I look down the hole?
Send one.
Hey.
Send a light down.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you can do that. Yeah. So if you send a light down in front of Amarok, and also look down, I imagine you see at the bottom. This hole is a bit tighter than the last one. It could still fit you, but you see one very sharpened spike.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh.
baby.
Death trap.
Up for a nice one-night stand.
the
Not
last
bad.
one you'll ever experience.
Yeah, I'm not going down that hole.
You sure?
You want to go down that hole? Get a one night stand without
Did
going?
you say is it metal or is it just a wooden stake or is it a metal?
It's like a big log that somebody spent
Okay, so it's a
time
stake.
turning
Yeah,
into
yeah.
a spike. Yes.
Cool enough. Cool enough.
Is there anything else around that area? Don't even. No. Don't even. Sorry.
Never mind.
would.
Don't even answer that.
Do you
question.
like forget that there was a hole there?
I have so many supplies, Menadora thinks to himself. I have so much research to do.
Walk straight into it.
I can't wait to get home.
It's the last thing they ever thought.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, no. No, there's not. There may be a hole there. But no. As far as you can tell with the light and everything down there, and Alabaster, if you're looking down there,
Yeah.
as far as you can tell, you can't really make much out other than the spikes and some dirt and leaves around it.
It's a pitfall
I
trap.
actually can make out most of it because if I send my light down there, I see like it's bright.
Oh no, I'm just saying that like everything that is viewable, even in the brightest of light, is just like the spike and then dirt and leaves surrounding the spike.
Alright, over the hole I
Yeah.
go. Wee.
All right.
Is the sconce at the end of the hall behind us? Is that still lit? All good? Nothing there? Nothing creeping up on us? Doing the, you know.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
It looks like it. You do notice you notice it, unlike the one in front of you, you notice it just like blowing a little bit more
Ooh. So there's a stronger breeze.
from that direction, yes. But from where you are, this one is the sconce in front of you is like just still.
Okay.
Alright. So
Onwards.
what's at the end here?
Another sconce. It's funny you should ask.
I mean hallway wise.
Hallway wise, yes. Let me help you out.
Absolutely nothing. Congratulations.
I'm betting it's gonna go left.
You know what?
You're absolutely right.
You are
$1 million.
so.
Wrong. Oh, I'm right.
You are absolutely right.
With all that build up,
Stop it.
I was really expecting the smackdown.
Stop it, Sherlock.
M. Night Shyamalan, I am not. No twists here. No turns.
Well, turns, yes.
There are turns. You know what? Redacted. There's plenty of turns here.
Oh yeah. I look down the hallway and do my usual perception check. That's probably going to fuck up. Oh, it's a 10.
It's a 10.
Sorry.
It's better than your.
It's better than all the other ones.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, you see more leaves down it. You see more leaves, but these leaves. These leaves. Well, the 10. With these leaves, they look more spread out. You can see the floor a little bit easier than you could before, but I mean there's still leaves everywhere, but it's like these ones there seems to be dirt underneath.
Gotta still watch out.
But what's
Poke?
happening? All right, poking.
Poking
We
time.
poking.
Poke. Poke.
Poking.
Poke.
What I got.
See, I'm
This is a
waiting
game
for
of
like
Remember
a
that.
trap. You know.
Yep. You actually you make your way
Ballista
through.
Trap.
You make your way through, poking and prodding, and
Let's stop
Strange.
right there. You, short one. James, you see anything?
I assume the tunnel's been lit up by the lights.
Yeah.
yes.
Does my passive perception of 18 spot anything?
It's pretty passive. I'm not sure.
It's my natural senses, you know? Which are going to be much better than my supposedly keen eyes.
You know what?
But you're the rogue. Why aren't you?
I like that. I appreciate you still rolling.
Yeah.
I do as a person.
Yeah.
As a person. As a DM,
But as
however.
a DM, You done goofed.
No, you're
To
fine.
David Jones locker with you.
Yeah, so as far as just looking down the hallway, you notice going down this hallway, you notice the same thing that you saw at the first hallway. It was absent at the second one, but at this one and the third one, but at this one, at the or at least near the end of it,
Is there a mound of leaves?
no, don't be silly.
I see.
I've already done that twice.
Oh, how
Why
clever.
would I do that again?
3 times the charm.
Is it a carefully disguised hole in the wall filled with poisonous darts?
No, of course not. No. What you do see is you see the same markings on the board.
Do they count higher or lower? And are they still being chiseled in with such precision as previously?
They are. There are actually more of them this time. If there were, it just counted to 5 on the last one, and then on this one it counts to about 10 to 15.
So the man, either, since this wall is nicer, either he started over there and made his way into here and then decided to improve this, or he worked backwards and we're heading into his home, and this is an exit on the other side. But this still doesn't really necessarily make up the time difference unless he was making his times whenever he was nearby.
All right.
Which, if he improved this area, he would spend more time here. So maybe each section is marked by how much time he spent making it.
These are all. This is all. Yeah. True.
Anyways, I presume that I'll sneak ahead. I just walk underneath everybody, and
All right.
I go to the edge of the lights.
Okay,
I don't bother prodding the floor as I go. I just kind of use my senses.
All right. You
feeling it as I go.
Of course.
My little feet pitter pat. Well, I guess squishing through the goop. I try to avoid as much of the goop as I can, of course. You know.
Right. Well, would it be easier for a shorter person to avoid that?
I mean, the height of them may be restrictive, but I can climb on the wall. I have no qualm with that. I take
Okay.
to it like the rigging of a sail.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This wall definitely supports you.
I hope so.
Otherwise, this is a very bad architect.
I mean, I'm carrying a fair bit of gear, so I'm like 100 and
So
something
what
pounds,
up
like
around
105.
here?
Yep. So he makes his way over. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Interesting.
Straightforward.
I
you
assume
get
there's
to.
a sconce.
No. There is no sconce. This one looks like it was torn out by something.
As you say, is there a hole there?
Uh,
Now, when you say torn up by something, is there like obvious signs of it having been like crushed along the wall, or like someone yarded it straight up?
It looks like
Oh,
somebody at one point there was At one point there was a sconce there, but
3 days ago. At midnight.
But it was torn out, and you can tell a sconce was absolutely torn out by like the bit of metal still embedded in the wall from it hanging. They just tore out the actual candle holder bit, ripped the metal off, and then, well, it's not here. It's gone. So there's just like, there's a frame for a sconce with some torn metal on the wall.
Can it still hold a candle?
In its current state, you could probably balance one on it. But
I feel for shits and giggles, I will attempt this. Would you like me to do a sleight of hand check or just dexterity?
Just give me a full. Well, they're both dex. Give me a flat dex.
A fair effort.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd say that's good enough. Amarok would have to hold you up to do it.
I can't
Easy.
climb the wall. Okay, fine. Cool. Teamwork. High five. Well, very low 5.
What?
Because he's small.
I can't seem. I can't seem to pick myself up.
Oh, you can't move yourself?
He's been locked.
Uh-oh.
Does the our passageway continue to the north or the south? Or both?
You can't press.
Yeah, if the lights are following you, let me fix that. But first, Amarok, I'm just buddy, yeah, you can't move it at all, because I can't move you either. So if you can delete it, then
time to put him down.
Yeah, you can just delete it and put another one there, and hopefully that should.
I don't know how to delete them.
Okay, then I'll just do that.
There you go.
It's a shame.
Here you go, buddy.
Old Yeller. Stuck in the wall.
Oh my god, your thing has done this for a number of times now. You've made duplicates, Amarok duplicate. I don't know what's going on with this. That's so weird.
Stop using no.
Well, his name is Shadowstep, right? So like, it's probably just a clone. This whole time, it's just been a shadow clone.
Oh my god, can you not move it anymore? Can you still not move it? Wait. Go. What are you trying? Are you trying to move it with the measuring stick?
You gotta select move top left corner.
Oh, there we go. Ah, I'm gone. I'm in the dark.
You're fucking gone.
Okay.
Oh, you're here.
There. Crisis.
I don't know why, but it keeps like reselecting the measuring tool.
Tell to stop that. Thank you.
That's weird. Okay. Anyway.
You can also use the arrow keys, by the way, to move.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Oh shit!
That's what I've been doing.
Shit! Woo!
What?
I'm out.
No,
Oh shit! I'm out, bitches.
Oh my god.
That's a charge.
Okay, so what's up over here?
Alright, so Alabaster, you can see all the way up to what looks like
sconce.
Dun dun dun. Oh.
a door!
A door, yeah!
Ah, shit.
Finally. Is there a big arena awaiting us? Just a big circle. I know those very well.
Poke.
Hold
Okay.
up, hold up. Back up. If you're still doing your pokes, back the fuck up.
Back it up.
Poke.
Back that thing
Torque.
up. Yo, yo,
Torque.
yo.
Torque. Torque. Torque.
Okay.
No torque.
So yeah, you make your way through with your pokes. Yeah, the leaves are still spread out here, so you can make out the ground a bit more, but there's still leaves. But you poke through and you get nothing, just like the last hallway. Pretty clear. Those two traps were seem to be the only ones so far.
Bullshit. There's probably like 30 of them we missed. Just happened to not trigger them.
Look, I've already thrown you guys some bones.
Listen, don't trigger me. Can I kill some stuff, please?
Yeah, let's get in here, boys.
All right, so you see
James,
this.
come check out this door.
It's a.
I stick myself to the door and inspect.
All right. Just to give you a general look of the door, it looks to be very, very well made. Like.
Yep. The door.
Almost, yeah. It's very, very well made, handmade, of course. It's actually got some pretty like strange, strangely elaborate carvings all over it.
Shit.
He's crazy.
I had the roll poorly on perception.
Wait, I gotta. Can I make a thing?
At the very top of this door, which is actually, I will say, Amarok, you're used to walking in doors your size. This door's size is well over your size.
Wait, can I
Like
make
how much over?
You're 7 feet.
Yep.
This door's about 8.5 feet.
Oh, it's not bad. Good headroom.
It's a gate because it's filling up this 10-foot wide hallway.
Wait, can I make it? Can I check something?
You made a perception check, and I imagine you can hear through the door. So
That's a penalty, by the way. Going through a door. Sound travels.
I can try a perception check and see if
But
I actually do something.
I noticed these little intricate patterns, and
Wait,
I
is
just
it-
kind of poke Minadora.
I was gonna ask, does everyone see those patterns?
all right. So you all make out these very, very elaborate patterns, and on this door, at the very top, one thing that you definitely note at the very top looks like a big set of bull horns, which is very interesting. Throughout the rest of the carvings, it seems to make out an axe, and give me a second. Give me just a second.
Is this a puzzle door?
I wanna do a thing. What? Where will that be?
Yeah, Minnow. I think I'm gonna get you to do probably an investigate. You should investigate it before you, so you can check to make sure if it's even magic.
Yeah, that's what I meant with the Arcana. Let's
Yeah.
check it.
If
Could be magical.
But then again, yeah, it's good to know if it's magical before you start touching it.
if
'cause,
you
yeah.
want, I can use detect magic around here.
Is that a cantrip?
Nope, that's a
It's
spell.
ritual though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ritual.
Yeah. Takes 15 minutes to do it as a ritual though.
From what
No,
you can
isn't it
tell,
10. It's 10 minutes.
Oh.
okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
Magic.
So you made an Arcana check. You checked this door out. Everybody took a really good look at this door. There is writing on it in both abyssal.
Do we know that?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just going to go ahead and say that that's what it is because none of you can speak it anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
But
It's gibberish.
even though, look, I know I'm tired. Yes,
Okay, yeah. that's what I'm saying.
I shouldn't have just said abyssal.
Yeah,
but what the
it kind of
fuck
ruins
ever.
the fun. 'cause it
I
could've
know.
been- yeah.
I know. It's 2:30. Give me a. I gotta wake up at 6. So give me a
Oh well, then
second.
we should stop at
It's
the door.
3:30.
Yeah, we
You
can
get some
stop
sleep,
here
dude.
then.
Stop at the door. It's a good time. It's all good.
I just wanted you to see past the door, but yeah, that's fine. Okay.
No, keep it a mystery.
It's a good spot
We
to
got
stop
we actually have a
right?
bunch of viewers now too. Look at that. Wow, they're all gonna flock away now like cockroaches because I shine a light on it. But
How many? I'm too embarrassed to watch myself in the stream.
There's 6 people, so I'm assuming there's at least like 2.
Fantastic.
I mean, there's like two or three of us
Oh man, yeah.
in there.
So there's some people who have apparently decided at this horrible hour that we're entertainment.
Oh,
Hell yeah, no one's up.
I watch late streams a lot of the time, but I shouldn't. But yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll cut it there at you all seeing the strange language that may or may not be that word that I just said.
Yeah.
And then underneath that language
I think it was like Chasmus or something.
Yes, is right underneath that language. It's like, yeah, it's like written in gibberish, like in a small middle part of the door, and then right underneath that, it says Dave in common.
Dave.
Really?
Dave?
Dave was here.
So there's this,
And then we cut there.
Dave.
Oh,
Door
boy.
says Dave. I'm writing that on my notes.
Bullhorns and axe. I'm thinking a minotaur, but like, it seems a bit of much. And labyrinth as well obviously comes up.
Why not get? Oh,
Dave.
never mind.
Oh, that seems good.
I wanted to see.
And it makes a lot of sense for a minotaur though, with this, the strength to pull the scones off.
Not the Minotaur. It's probably a hefty Minotaur.
Yeah, the classes in our party are spectacular.
All right. So so credits roll after you see the name Dave, and I imagine everybody reacts pretty much the same way with like Dave, or just in confusion.
My Jesus, so
Kind of
What?
confusion. Wait, what are you, Menadora?
Off hates us.
What's your class?
I'm a wizard.
You wizard?
Wizard Harry.
You're Wizard Harry.
Wizard. Yeah. So, what did everyone think? Thoughts, DMing wise, and other fun wise, and everything.
Today was very fun.
I didn't get to kill anyone. Sadness.
Too
I
bad
had a lot
you
of
were
fun.
at the bottom of a fucking hole.
The shit cave has been less shitty to James than the rest of the party.
I don't know about you guys. I'm hoarding all this stuff. Look at my
perhaps
stuff.
it's
Look at
perhaps
my
it is
blood
a-
shit
a-
tart.
a reflection of stature.
I have all these cool things, man. I can't wait to experiment on someone.
You know, every time you say that, I
Stop.
shrink more and more away from you.
Stop saying these things. Menadora.
What? Experimenting on you guys?
Yeah, creepy, Menadora.
It's normal. It's normal.
I don't.
I mean, if
Look.
you can hook me up with some cat's eyes, maybe we can talk.
The only thing keeping you from turning, like from me just turning, I'm not even caring about alignment in this game, but from me turning you to just fucking chaotic evil is you saying experiment on things, and that could mean anything.
You guys don't.
I'm gonna assume that it's not people.
You guys don't need your livers, right? That's optional, isn't it?
I love liver.
See, he gets it.
Concubines?
We were supposed to get concubines hours ago.
Days ago now, I think.
Oh yes. You'll get them one day. I mean, honestly, you would, like, in a way, Emrock, if you just stayed in that goddamn cell, you would have had them.
Life would have been so much better if you just stayed in the cell.
But no, we had to break out.
Wait a minute. No, it wouldn't have been better. He'd be dead. That room got filled with the piss smoke from the freaking stupid fire.
Absolutely.
Listen,
I
at
mean,
least
Your plan.
I mean, before he agreed to Tessie's.
Oh,
Agreed.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
If he never spoke with her, none of it would have happened, that's true.
He
Would
still
have been
has the
a
mask.
simpler life for this wolf man.
Well, they captured us and were planning on using us for breeding. That's pretty close to slavery. I
You know-
imagine the tall toils don't take kindly to slavery.
You
I
know
mean,
the
I don't
funny
imagine
part?
you like being put in a cage either.
You know what I find
Exactly.
Especially
the
as a
funny
barbarian.
part?
Oh, what's
I
up?
find very funny that in that part, only the fact that Alabaster was taking into consideration that she was female. My character was absolutely ignored in that regard.
You had look. Here's the thing. I had already spent so much time.
No, it's
I go on for so long,
It's fine.
but I didn't want to drone on even more about them looking at you and saying, "What's this mistake? And what's this little female goblin? You keep fucking up today."
It was a long night, man. Come on.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like, you know, our joking canon was that Menodora just like appeared in the back of the wagon when
I
they
fell
went off,
asleep, yeah.
passed
Yeah.
out. So it's not like they really had a choice.
No, I know. I
For
find it.
some reason, she came pre-restrained, so we just left her there.
Tied herself up in the cabin. Sleep.
Listen, sometimes I get a little kinky, you know. I get a little lonely, want some company. I do weird stuff. I can't
I just
explain all the time.
Just tie myself to my doorknob of my house, and I see who walks by to help me.
Could you be a dear and help an old lady out?
Oh my
I've got
lord.
this jar of pickles in my pantry.
Pants? In your pants?
Pants
Yeah.
already at ankles.
This pickle in my pantry. It's quite the pickle. I could use a hand or two with it.
No, let's be honest here. Menador
Strapping young lad.
would be a bit more direct about that. He'd say, "Oh my goodness, can you please help me out with this frustrating erection?"
I just can't
This
wait
is
until I
this
can,
is
I can do some of
this
the
is a
crazy stuff.
Christian stream.
No subtlety.
I just can't wait until I can get to the crazy stuff.
After hours.
We don't talk about penises in here. This is a Christian stream.
Of
Uh,
course, of
No,
course.
No, we were speaking of
Pickle.
Lightning rods.
the stature that Menadora stands at. Very erect and powerful.
Very firm.
Yeah.
Very
Proud, you
sturdy.
could say.
Nice curvature.
Yeah.
Your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft.
What is going on?
We're getting our shenanigans in that we missed out on.
I think we got plenty of them. We just didn't get all of them.
Yeah,
We
kinda
started like
did.
half an hour to an hour late, and we had plenty of shenanigans. We had a 5-minute break
Hey, I was
that lasted
useful.
in a rant.
I was useful. Raise his arm in the air and flails about.
You did stuff. You did plenty of stuff. It's just your eyes were too busy focusing on the not darkness.
Yeah.
And almost wanting to burn us alive.
The
You
ar-
could. Yeah, every solution Alabaster had was light it on fire.
As much
There's
as I
fire
want-
everywhere.
I want to do that, but you know, I also want to stay alive. So
Yeah, but
Smart.
see, it would have been okay to light the fire with the cockatrices on fire because it was just a small hole.
That's what I was
the walls were covered in goo.
You could have like done something to stop the fire from going up to us.
And smoke rises.
Shh.
thinking.
Details.
We weren't going to stick around long.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
we
we're
weren't gonna stick around.
We need to explore. Yes, we will.
It would have just been prison part 2, you know? Except instead of piss, it would have been shit this time.
Oh God, burnt shit! Oh, that smell my poor kitty nose.
That
We
was
are covering all the fetishes here, folks.
It's not
We got your
D&D
scat.
without fire. This guy is right. I agree with him.
We'll get to the fire. We'll get to the fire. Don't worry.
Before leaving the cave, I need to set it on fire. I'm just saying.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there. But we need to first achieve our objective. And then we can set the whole place on fire.
Oh,
I'm very
man.
curious as to see what happens.
I don't care if the forest burns. I just want to set it on fire.
Now we close the door. Oh wait.
No, the door is not there.
Just put the gravestone on it.
So disrespectful.
I'm sorry, silly.
Oh my god. What's happening?
Actually, I wanted to ask, what was the thing with James and the tombstone? Like, I actually enjoyed that little moment before it got ruined.
Sorry, I'm an asshole. In game, if
No,
stuff like that actually bothers you.
It made sense. No, it made sense for you. It didn't bug me, but I enjoyed the character development moment. Like he settled down for a hot second. He wasn't James for a minute, and that was interesting.
It's like, oh, a corpse, and he's respecting it and not reaching his hand into the grave for valuables.
To be completely fair, I was very much considering taking the chicken's wishbone as a trinket, an artifact of magical power.
I'm sure you were. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, especially after he said, like, what was it, like? Did you find anything or something? Like there was a backhanded comment from Menadora, and I was kind of like, maybe I should have.
But sorry if I don't like if I get too.
Metador, you're being a bad influence
that's
on
fine.
people.
It was in character. That's fine.
Yeah. That's all. Because I also don't want to be too imposing on. I don't want to ruin the experience, you know.
I love the idea of everybody walking into a room, weapons drawn at the ready, and then the guy saying, "Whoa, I don't want to fight," and then Menador just shouting, "Why are we not killing him yet? Why is he not dead? I need bodies, damn it!"
Amron, grab him real quick. I'm gonna give him a little shock therapy.
Gotcha.
Hope you have gloves on though. It's gonna hurt you too.
Okay. I'm resistant.
All right, but yeah, I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves. But yeah, I'm sure other people, yeah, probably have to get up early too. But yeah, I gotta get up too. So, yeah, good game, everybody. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm having a fun time too. I love this group and I love this dynamic.
It's been fun, yeah.
Yep, it's fun.
Hey, I had a question before we go.
Mhm.
Feel free to say no because I don't want to step on any toes. But with you running all the stuff, I've been getting that hankering. Would you mind if at some point I ran like a one shot or something, like different characters or whatever? I don't want to step on your toes.
No, I don't care. Like, you just want to, like run a one shot game.
Yeah, like a one session, like on the in between time.
Sure. Do you want to do it like in this world with these characters, or like you said different characters, but do you want to still do it in this world or like in something of your own make?
In a one shot, it probably wouldn't matter. I can hash out the details with you, but yeah, it'd probably just be like either with these characters because they're already familiar with them, but it wouldn't be canon or anything. And even if I'm DMing, you can even like use Amarok or make your own character.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely jump in on something. I'll make a guy everybody will like.
Let me. Now that I got your permission, now let me go ahead and see what I can come up with before I go ahead and start saying yes to it.
But is everybody else all right with this? Like, we're all in this. Like, this is a.
All right, with what?
With our buddy, with Marky Mark, with Crystal here, just running like in between these sessions, just running his own like little one-shot game.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm more curious as to what the idea would be.
Yeah.
It's a one shot, so it wouldn't be canon. It would just